grand o. Karimo don't expose Wummi. Hey! So my people, according to the gist, I know say day before yesterday, we see Karimo na him dey cry o, uncontrollable cry. Na him Karimo cry yesterday. He cry. Yeah. Then the second one, he begin swear for Liam. Wummi pikin. He not pay me because according to the gist wey we hear say they say na Wummi people na im dey swear for Karimo children. My correct people, no be small thing happen. E get one where Karimo come as they dey swear for am, come vex say yes, he grant wan open, make e open, say finally say she go expose Wummi. Na im Karimo come out now. Na im Karimo come expose Wummi true. Na we gather, na we dey so my people. So my correct people, abeg make una come lis ten the way when Karimo take scatter ground, he take expose Wummi kpata, he open Wummi nyash. Make una hear am by una sef. The thing go shock una. So my correct people, abeg, if una watch this video finish, this one na video, if una watch am finish, make una help me leave comment, like and share. God go bless una.
I was in my house in, oh sorry, did I say Nigeria now?
You need to be very cautious of what you are saying.
I was in the US, sorry, I was in the US.
They ask am say where he did the day when Mohbad
Just say
died.
it one more time again. We have 1,000 people watching right now. Be very careful with what you say. I know that you were staying in America when you granted the first interview, all right? But in case of those people that want to choose,
But get on, you know.
yeah. So now we've already heard that the first interview granted was in the US. The interview with Daddy Freeze, you were in Songota in Nigeria. Now, for those that says that there's a lot of rumors saying, oh, Karimo was the doctor, is the nurse. Now, this is, I know the answer, but just for those, the viewers. Now, they were saying there are a lot of rumors trying to get to your skin. Oh, is Karimo is a nurse that injected Mohbad. Now, if you were still in the US when you granted that Nollywood actress, that woman was the interviewer was a Nollywood actress, right?
Yeah, the interview was on Instagram.
Yes, that woman was, but the interviewer, the host was a former actress.
And then she was still was she in Dubai? I think she was still in Dubai. I don't think she has moved to Nigeria then. She was in Dubai then.
So for those that were asking that you were the nurse that treated Mohbad, now I want to ask you a straight question, and I also want you to, that is, if you want to. If you don't want to, nobody can push you to do that. But if you want to do that for transparency's sake, I will implore you to go ahead and do it. But now, what date and time did you arrive in Nigeria?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Why you no
If
go
they
answer
want to
am?
buy, they should buy.
E dey very
First one,
rude.
if this question
Karimo.
have come from you, I will respect you. And I respect you. I will say it. You know what? I will even bring my passport out and show you guys now. But do you know the reason I'll not say it? Because of it.
Karimo.
I'm not going to say the dates and time. Never.
Okay.
But I was not in Nigeria. If they don't believe me, they should petition. They pay the son a huge amount.
Let me change it.
Hold on. You can't keep me short. Hold on, please.
That's the issue. Let her land, please.
He say you can't keep
They
us
paid
short.
Sanshitu a huge amount of money. Part of his job is to petition me because if they think I'm in Nigeria, they should tell Sanshitu to petition me that I was in Nigeria.
Good.
I will never reveal the dates that I arrived. They should spend their money, the money they paid to Sanshitu, let him petition me that I'm in Nigeria when Mohbad died. And if the case was wrong, the only place I will say the dates and documents, if they can petition me that I'm in Nigeria, I'll present my document and I'll present copies of the U.S. Department of Homeland and Security. Aside from my passport, they will print out CCTV footage. When I was departing the U.S. to Nigeria, how many people that departed the U.S. for Nigeria to me? The amount of people that departed with me, the Department of Homeland and Security, if I approach them, they will present it to me in a brown envelope. I'll take it to Nigeria, or they will mail it to Nigeria. And after the truth comes out, you will pay me the damages.
All right. So let me know. Yes. Now, very good. But before I ask the next question, let me just say this. Now, you heard Karima clearly stating that she put a challenge to you lawyers, either from the Baba side or the other side. So if you believe that Karima was the nurse or she was in Nigeria before the demise of Mohbad, tell your lawyer.
No, Karima was not
her.
in Nigeria.
And Karima, if they petition you, will you answer?
If they petition me, I was in Mohbad's house before he passed away. I was part of the people in the house. I will answer. I'm not going to be the only one that will answer. They will petition me, and I will go down to the Department of Homeland and Security, and we go from there. Right. I'm not going to be the only person that will respond to them. The Department of Homeland and Security will respond.
It is the duty of the lawyers, both lawyers, to go and do their own homework.
Because do you know why those ones will be involved? Every other information that will be revealing at the court, or that will be sending to the court, to the judge, will come from Department of Homeland and Security.
All right. I understand why. This other question.
Blame me for damages.
Yeah, this other question is a little bit similar to this question I asked you earlier on. So the first question I asked you earlier that you say you don't want to answer is that because
it's getting tougher, my people.
I never said I don't want to answer.
No, you said you don't.
I never said I don't want to answer.
No, you said you want to keep it to yourself.
No, let's be careful with our words. I never said I don't want to answer.
Okay.
The only way I'm going to answer is with a petition.
Petition, I got you.
Yes. I never said I don't want to answer.
Thank you for saying that.
So be careful with what we say.
Yeah. Now, I want to ask you for another question that is a little bit similar to that, but if you don't want to answer it, it's a little bit similar and very tricky too. Mm-hmm. So, and you don't want to answer that, nobody can force you to give any answer to that. You have the right to remain silent. So, now, there was a video or a feed of you when during the candle night of Mohbad, when you raised someone's hands up. And then, all right. Now, for the viewer that for the viewers that we have here, and according to your title, Revealing the Truth, me, I already know the answer. I'm only trying to help out for the transparency thing and all that, and accountability. So when I'm asking you is that, I don't know, but you have to, if you don't want to talk about it, if you don't want to answer it, you have
to. I never said if I don't want to.
No, I just said that I'm only giving you my own option that this next question, if you don't want to answer it, you are free to remain silent.
So I'm going to answer every question. I'm smart. I know how to.
All right.
And I love challenges.
So we saw that was the first footage of you that we saw when you raised a woman's hand up. Mm-hmm. Did you I'm not asking for the date and time. Did you arrive in Nigeria before the demise of Mohbad or after the demise of Mohbad?
I thought I just answered that.
No, this one is a little bit stickfish. Like I said, that's one I was asking for the date and time.
After the demise of Mohbad.
Thank you. Because after the demise of Mohbad, after you heard that Mohbad has died, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was when we saw you on the candle night, right? All right. So in one of your interview, I apologize. I don't really know if it was the first interview or the second interview. I know that in one of the interviews, you gave us a little bit of history of Mohbad, that Mohbad was hit with the back of the gun, when it was when the people came to storm the house.
On the edge.
We are aware of that story. All right. So you confirming that we understand. So you said so
are you scared to talk?
Hospital, according to what you just stated.
Are you scared to talk?
And then I guess he went to is it one hospital in Abeokuta, right?
Neuropsychiatric hospital.
Yeah, is it in Abeokuta?
At Itaoshi.
You're right, it's
on the left side.
Yes, it's there.
It's colored yellow and pink or yellow.
That is right. Yellow, pink, I mean green, light green.
Yeah. Arrow. They call it Arrow.
Arrow, I know that Arrow. That is an aspect of
Neuropsychiatric hospital, Arrow.
Exactly.
Itaoshi.
So
Beokuta. That is the hospital you went to.
Yeah. So I guess there are some people from the family of Mohbad that also confirmed that he also went to a place like that as well.
I was the one that told him to go, and he went there, he got treatment, and he was okay.
Yeah. The reason why I was not going straight.
He gets an accolade for that. I was bashed.
The reason why I was not going straight to the point is that I'm trying to bring people's mind, and I try to make her to understand what I'm trying to talk about. So just let me dance around a little bit so that she will understand what we're talking about. We're trying to do a little bit of clarity here. So now, did you ever, at any point, prescribe any medication from your
Bossman, if you don't have any other question, can someone else? Because I've just explained that.
No, hold on. You didn't allow me to land.
I'm not holding on. I have just said that. You have another question? Can you move to it?
Bossman, please just let me keep in some ways. You know what? Karimo is the nurse in America. What you people in Nigeria that you don't understand is a nurse cannot prescribe drugs for you. Do you know, right?
I don't even have the power to prescribe.
That is exactly what I want to do.
You know what? You know that thing? That question is too expensive. You cannot do that. Not say I'm siding her. You know, that they are doing all these shenanigans. I don't even intervene in it.
Yeah, lady.
But on that particular question that you are asking, it's a big case in America. No one can go into it.
Yeah. Do you know why?
When you are working in a facility, in your mad book, if you do a mistake, they are going to fire you.
Right.
There is no excuse that I'm sorry. No.
I know.
You have already learned. They have already taught you. So you can't make that mistake.
All right.
So, I just want to keep it that.
Thank you for that. See, I actually know all those things. I only ask you questions.
I don't prescribe.
Thank you. And that is what I was expecting you to talk about, because I'm asking all my questions based on the rumors. Okay? And I want you to use your own mouth to say it. All right? I'm not trying to set you up or whether they're just rumors. Yeah, just
Because that is what I'm trying to avoid. I'm apologizing. Please.
So now
I don't want that to be triggered.
All right. No. This is not acceptable. All right. I'm just doing this for Karimo. Now, the next question is this.
And I'm treating you specially because of the Yekudi.
Just chill.
I want you to know that.
Now, the next question is this. Since according to this last and the previous question I asked you, that you said that you were never, that you came to Nigeria, you landed after the demise of Mohbad. Then that has actually answered the other questions that I want to ask you, because those that are saying that you were the nurse that came
to God to ask me where I want, I raised the hand up.
I've already know those questions, so it's not necessary. The woman that you raised their hands up, at some point we thought that was Wummi. You already cleared the hair one time that person was Mama Jubon. Is it Jubon, right? Yeah, Jubon.
That's Wummi. And what I did was, it was like this: justice. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Solidarity and justice. Is that not what it means? Do you just raise this up? Who are the people that do this? When you raise this hand up, it means when you want justice, when you are trying to ask for justice. Is that not when you raise those hand up? Don't you guys think? You don't think?
So anyway, those are the questions.
Right, and we need justice. And I was justice. And if you go back to that time, those period, I was still like, they lied to me. During those period, I was still asking for justice. I was being lied to. So,
okay, with what you just said now, at what point did you realize that you've been lied to? At what point?
After I got back to the United, I got to know I was being lied to from Nigeria. Because of the way they were doing, at some point, if they want to talk, if I'm coming, they kept quiet. Olori Buruku ni ewa to bere question yẹn. Mama Tunde too want justice. Olori Buruku are o gbọ́ pé mo sọ pé irọ́ ló ń pa fún mi.
Anybody that want to ask you a question?
During that time in Nigeria, I'm still in the dark. Or whatever that I've done in Nigeria, I was in the dark. Okay? And if you look at it, it was when I got to the US back that I started coming out for them.
Okay. So, no, you
I
have
got to know that something is fishy while I was in Nigeria. Because sometimes when they are talking and I'm coming, when they are talking and I'm coming, they'll keep quiet. They'll give themselves sign. If I'm driving and they want to talk, you know, through the front mirror, you can see what is going on in the back. They are giving themselves sign languages. That is when I know something is going on. Coupled with whatever, everything Mohbad told me. And Mohbad did not call me. It wasn't like she snitched on them. She said everything right in front of them. And I asked them, why was this and that? None of them could talk. And that was why I said, kneel down and beg your mother-in-law. Why will you tell her not to hold her baby until 41 days? Sholori Buruku ni ẹni ṣé ilé ìgbàgbọ́ ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ni. Kí ìyá ọkọ má gbọ́mọ ẹ̀ fún 41 days. Ṣé ilé ìgbàgbọ́ ẹ̀? Ṣé ìyá Túndé lè gbàgbọ́ ẹ̀? So, tó bá kí Sholori Buruku kúnlẹ̀ kò bẹ̀yọ̀ ọkọ ẹ̀. That was where the hatred started from. There was hatred prior to Mohbad's death. Sure you get. But everything they thought when I came home, they know me though. Don't get it wrong. They know me too well. So if they could have their way, they would tell me not to come to Nigeria. Because they know I will see a lot of things. And the way I was seeing it, I had one jacking bomb on me until 41 days. Ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí mo fi gbégbá tí fún un gbà. Ó ń ṣí ere ni. Mo ń bẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ń walk away. Ṣé nǹkan tó ṣe lójú ara ẹ̀ ṣó wà òkè ni? Ọ̀gbẹ́ni wá bí mo gbégbá tí fọlórí burúkú. Pé wá ìyá ọkọ ẹ ló lè má gun gàlégàlé. Ṣé mi lè gbàrú ẹ̀ ni? Tó ní kí ìyá ọkọ ẹ má gbé ọmọ until 41 days. Ọkọ ẹ náà ò dẹ̀ rí nǹkan kan ṣe sí. And your husband didn't say anything. But I begged Iya Mohbad. I knelt down and she knelt down. And that was how I settled everything. Mama, everything tí mo settle ni pé ìjà ìyá ọkọ síyàwó ni mo settle. Torí after this show now, you know I'm gonna say Karimo sọ pé òun ti settle gbogbo ẹ̀. I settled the rift. Kò fún mi lóúnjẹ, ó máa ń tilẹ̀kùn, ẹran kan ló máa ń fi sórí kinní. Ṣé you get? Kò jẹ́ kí n gbọ́mọ mi. Ìjà tí mo parí nìyẹn o. Kò ń ṣe ìjà ikú tó pa Mohbad o. Torí wèrè ló pọ̀ ní ẹ máa lọ yí ń sìn. Have I cleared you that part, Bossman?
So now,
Bossman,
still at the scene of you raising the hand of Yatunde up. Do you have any reason why Wummi was not at the gathering? Do you have any idea? Was it there at the gathering or not?
She cannot go now. I think she cannot go there now. Iya Mohbad was at the house. Wummi was at the house. Both of them was at the house. They didn't go.
Okay. So I guess this is going to be my last question.
That was shortly after his demise. So the reason why she did not go was because if she go there, she would be crying. So why will she?
So my people, this wetin be her name? Karimo really he really hide secret for Wunmi o. Ha! Now Karimo come begin the reason why Wunmi if he carry am go Mohbad house, say she go dey cry. Say she go dey cry. Imagine. She really leave she really hide secret well. Not be small secret she hide for Wunmi. I fear Karimo, no fear Karimo.
Go to that place. And people now say, don't cry. She will get emotional and start crying.
At what point did you decide to get a lawyer for Wummi? And what prompted you to get a lawyer?
Well, I've said this multiple times.
Well, maybe I've not joined you there at that time.
Not today, but you have heard me say it now. I got to Nigeria.
Maybe you've said it before. I'm only saying all these things for clarity's sake. You said revealing the truth.
On Bridget Misa interview, a friend of mine in the US, her mom was a sister to lawyer Fallana, Sam Fallana. So she saw the interview I did on Bridget Misa, with Bridget Misa. She now told her mom is also a nurse. She's a nurse. Her mom is a nurse. Myself and her mom used to work together at the same place. And also our mom runs an African store. So I usually purchase items from my mom. And her dad was the one that did my daughter's christening, naming ceremony or mommy. Baba Oko Aburo Sanj Fallana ló ṣe kó mọ fún ọmọ mi, wọ́n ní pastor lọkọ wọn. So when they now saw me, they said, aya mi ti ẹ ní iṣó tí ń rù, aya mi ní iṣó tí ń rù. Yeah. Jẹ́ kí n sọ fún ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ẹ bá máa need the lawyer kó ràn yín lọ́wọ́. That was how the issue of lawyer came in. So they now called me that night. Because you know then now the issue was all over the place. They now called me that night. Fallana's daughter, I think yes, Fallana's daughter called me with that lady and one other lady. Because you know now they are cousins, right? So they both called me, they spoke to me, they spoke to me. Right there, Wummi was still saying the same thing she told all Nigerians. They now said, we need to come. Baba now said, so they told us, Baba said we should come to his office 9 p.m. that day. They called me earlier during midnight. So that day, Baba scheduled an appointment for us for 9 p.m. Due to traffic, we couldn't get to that place at 9 p.m. Baba had to reschedule to the following morning at 9 a.m. in the morning, and we went there. And when we got there, we met with Baba. The same thing she told all Nigerians were what she told Baba while I was there. Myself, Olori Buruku Yatunde, Olori Buruku Wummi, Iya Wummi, Liyamu. We went there. Olori Buruku Yatunde was downstairs. We all went up there. After she explained her part to Baba, Baba now said, "Fún mi ní number Baba Kwe." She now gave Baba Sam Fallana, her father-in-law's number. Baba now said, "Mi ò need the number Yokwe, torí Yokwe, èmi àti Yokwe ti sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá." So I'm kind of confused with that there. Ṣé ìyá Mohbad náà ti lọ rí Sam Fallana tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ni? Àbí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò yé mi. Because Baba said, "Mi ò need the number Yokwe, èmi àti Yokwe ti sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá." So she gave Then when nígbà tá dé sálẹ̀ mo ní Wùnmí ṣé o gbọ́ nǹkan tí bàbá yẹn sọ. Ṣé màmá ti lọ rí Fallana ni tí wọ́n sọ fún wa? I don't know. Ṣé you get? But it's none of my business. So the only person she gave the number, the only person she gave, the only number she gave to Fallana was her father-in-law's number. And we left. And I met the Olori Buruku Konibaje there at Fallana's office. Have I answered that?
You really answered that. And what you just said now is exactly how you said it. How you said it some times ago in two different places. I was paying attention to the time and all that, and the same thing you said back then is the same thing you said now. That's a very good one. Now, I'm going to drop now, but let me just ask you one more thing. At what point did you, after you got there and you still believe that what they're telling the public is what they're telling you to? And at what point do you now realize that? Because when you, the first, is it the first or second interview? No, with that the freeze, you said you spoke with Baba. So at what point did you now realize that it was not Baba you spoke with?
Even when I realized I didn't talk to Baba, was when I went to Confi's platform and Confi chased me away. And Mommy Jokem, is it on? Confi chased me away. Then I went to another platform. Was it Westo platform? I went to another platform and Mommy Jokem kept repeating that question. Are you sure you spoke to Baba? Are you sure it is really Baba that you spoke to? At first I was arguing with her. I will not lie. I said, it's Baba. He said, are you sure? And I paused a little bit. I said, wait. Our family, you know, talk. And I went back to listen to the voice note of when Yatunde was dragging me. And I gave it to her to back. So I now listened to those voice notes again. That was when I now added, when she said, Oloshi, Onikogbe phone for Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad don't worry, Koshilo. That's and I said, wow. So it is actually truth. And when I found out the truth, I will clap for myself. I came out and said, I never spoke to Baba. Yatunde lied to me that she gave the phone to Baba. I never spoke. It wasn't Baba she gave the phone to. Have I answered your question? And that was later. It was not even immediately I got back to the US. And because when I got back to the US, I was still coming for Baba, thinking it was Baba that I spoke to. But it was later, when she now sent me voice notes, thinking she's cursing me. But in between, nínú bí tóun ti ń bú mi, ló ti jábọ́ pé ṣé o rò pé mo gbé fóònù fún bàbá Mohbad ni? Mo gbé fún. Ṣé bàbá Mohbad mọ̀ ẹ̀rí mo ṣe máa gbé fóònù fún ni? Òun bú mi lóró bí, but ó tú àṣírí yẹn. So have I answered your question?
Most of the things that I ask you, I actually know I have the answer. I actually intentionally ask you those questions again, in case of those of people that have not known, especially those that are actually coming up with different narratives. So don't think that all the questions I asked you was just to get back at you. Came for transparency for those probably are just you will be hearing for the very first time, and for clarity. So it has nothing to do with me. Neutral, and thanks for answering all the questions I asked you. Thank you very much, everyone, for having me.
Okay. Yeah, my play voice note here, but I'm play. Thank you.
So Mommy J, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Mommy J.
Yeah, ma'am.
Good evening. Yes, ma'am. So I just have like two questions, ma'am. Firstly, when you came back from the US with Wummi's mother, I don't know if you noticed there is a swelling in Wummi's face. I don't know if she revealed what happened to her that she has a swollen face. I don't know if she did that to you. That's the first one.
Honestly, I did not notice. Me,
Okay. Then another one is when Igbawo gongo le mọ̀ pé ó faṣọ mọ́rí.
Yes. No, ó máa bu aṣọ because ẹlòmíà tún sọ pé ṣé kò wá kí n tú ni mi notice mi ní parọ́.
Okay. Then Igbawo gongo le mọ̀, when did you notice that they have been lying to you? Mo kẹ́ sọ pé ìgbà mi tẹ bá ń bọ̀ ọmọ change conversation or ọmọ dákẹ́.
Ṣé mo máa rántí date àti time ni kí ló dé tẹ fẹ́ràn?
No, mi sọ date and time. No, mi sọ date and time. Ó máa ní conversation kan tó máa wáyé tó máa fi change ọ̀rọ̀ bóyá ẹ kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Liam àbí ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Mohbad. Ó wá change ẹ̀ sí nǹkan mi pé
bí conversation wo lẹ̀ ń wá.
Nǹkan tí mo sọ náà ni pé ẹ mọ̀ bóyá ẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé Ìgbàwo ẹ ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ikú tó pa Mohbad gá gbogbo yín sọ ní sitting room bóyá kò wá change ẹ pé Karimo Ìgbàwo ló ń padà sí US ẹ understand ṣé tó nínú conversation lẹ́fí mọ̀ ní àbí gesture.
Kò tí ẹ̀yin ò tí wà confuse pé bí kí n kọ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀ kí n máa bọ̀ kán dákẹ́ ìyẹn ò tí confuse.
Mo mọ̀ ìtọ́jú wọn kí ṣe gesture lẹ́fí mọ̀ ìdí gesture conversation lẹ́fí mọ̀.
Mi mọ̀ conversation tẹ̀ ń wá mi mọ̀.
Okay, it's gesture lẹ́fí mọ̀.
Ẹ lè bí mi.
Okay. I think Bosman answered almost all the question, but more confirm I should gesture lẹ́fí mọ̀ ní àbí conversation. That's just my own point. No problem.
Hello.
That's just my own point.
Thank you. Hello. I'm going, Jerry.
Yeah. I don't know. Mine is not actually a question. Well, I'll put it like it's observation, and from my little observation, and don't let my suggestion trigger you in any way. No, hang on. I know what I'm saying.
If you are going to ask me a question that will trigger me,
it's not a question.
If you are going to say that before your question, I
will tell you why I said that. It's not related to what you talk.
It means that what you want to say will trigger me, and it will cause chaos.
Okay, thank you. What I want,
because we were peaceful here before this thing you want to say, and if you say it, if you want me to curse you, my curse, and I will curse your mother too.
It's all right. It's fine. What I'm saying is, as an health professional, you're a psychologist, you're a nurse. My only concern is all these things is about the safety of your patients.
Okay.
Right? That's why I said I hope it's not going to trigger you in any way. What I meant is, because I can actually observe from little things, from the way you react, the way you react to stuff and all that, your emotional, not being a bit, to me, in my own assessment, not that balanced enough. Are you worried in any way that probably the safety of your people you look after due to your profession should be a concern to you?
Olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́ olóṣì ó dàbí ọba Solomon olórí burúkú aláyé bàjẹ́ tó fi sòyẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ lábẹ́ igi kan tí wèrè tó máa do olórí burúkú àbúrò ọba Solomon kò ní dá fún ìyá tó bí ẹ tí ìyá bá ti kú nu kòtò Ògún ló máa pamọ́ nu kòtò aláyé bàjẹ́. Next question, Jerry.
Okay, I think I remember my question, and this will be my last question.
Ó sọ pé bí mo ṣe ń feel now ta ló sọ kí ṣé tí ò bá sí nǹkan kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ màá wà ní mood tí mo wà yìí ẹ̀ta ló wá sọ fún mi pé mood tí mo wà yìí tí n bá rí patient mi ní take care abolórí burúkú ni wọ́n fi iṣẹ́ bẹ̀ mí ni wọ́n máa ń pè mí lọ pè mí bọ̀ kí n wá ṣiṣẹ́ ni ṣòro pọ́kàn máa pẹ́ ní airport ni tọ́n bá pa àwọn tó smart tọ́n mọ̀ pé wọ́n wà competent àwọn ló máa kọ́kọ́ pè kán tó pè ràlẹ̀ràlẹ̀ ó ṣì èrè ni 9 years is a joke to you 9 years as a US nurse is a joke to you Also as a US
Let's see,
Moving on. Aduke.
So, I want to ask my last question. Am I enter me?
Mommy J.
That is all right.
Mommy J, continue what you are doing. Forget that one.
So, I have just only one last question, and I actually have just one. I actually want to throw a song. And I believe if I did not say it here, it will not reach those people that it's supposed to reach. And the sub was to whosoever that just left Italawa recently to me I just want to pass this information to them that they are dumb and they are so but as long as it is not that I am saying this. I am not here to join the Alama, but I really want to throw that stuff to them. I believe it will reach them with peace. In fact, I didn't want to budget go. Because I don't know why to tell me you want to you are not the one join will become never leave. You will not be using the excuse in way and will be justice in there is difference between a young justice and your obligation when you judge, take KARMI when judge. Because the excuse they were actually giving, I see them as hypocrisy. In fact, this is for to qualify. They are I just really want to say my opinion about them. Yeah. Stupid go on. Let me just leave that to you.
Aduke, should I help you? Aduke, should I help you? Should I help you with that?
You know that is very annoying.
Wait now, Aduke. Karimo atoleni afebe. I like it, but I clear got a very clear. So thank you. I like it,
so that's all in
that's the response to that, Mommy J. Just ignore that.
So I want to go back to my last question.
Hello.
So,
can I talk now, please? Can I ask my question? Is it my turn yet?
Let her finish.
No, sorry. Hold on, please.
So my last question is
all right. Yeah.
I just want to please, if there is any way that Moje can actually please, if Adura can still help us provide that 10 seconds, 10 minutes video for us to use that video to shut up that scum guy that is ranting all around, or for him to see that Mohbad did not find in that video. Because me, I believe Mohbad did not find that fucking video. But if there is any ways that Mommy J can see, I know you might still be contacting Nigeria or Ramola. All right, so that is my last question.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Aduni. I said Aduni Adufe. Adufe, very wicked lady. Good evening. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Good evening,
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, sure. Is it my turn to ask question now? Okay, yeah, thank you, everybody. Yeah, and I greet everybody listening this evening. Yeah, my question is, it's going to be like a bit of you enlighten us concerning us.
Speak louder, please.
In the US.
You're breaking up, man. Oh, maybe you should come back. Your friend, come back.
Mommy J, please, sorry. Our private accounts, we can't see private to we moderators. So come on, it's okay. I don't know. That's the settings of TikTok.
Okay. Kilo de time you need power private account.
Yeah?
Big private.
Why they off?
Private
Man?
accounts, host the following. Hello, check by me. Emma ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní ẹ̀yìn dà.
Sorry, guys. I
Àtúngbọ́
want to say you
ó
off.
yẹ àtúngbọ́ báyìí ó yẹ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Ṣé ti ń gbọ́ mi sí? I'm going. Okay. Mo fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ question ni pé as a experienced nurse, 30 practice for 9 years now, like you said. 30 practice for. My question is more of like an enlightenment to ask you if it's actually possible for someone to die from an anaphylactic shock or from a reaction to injection. So possible kí nǹkan yẹn pààyàn. Very possible. If there is no immediate response. Anaphylactic shock, yeah. If there is no immediate response, it is possible. It is possible. Very possible. Oh, okay. Okay. Part of okay, it's possible. And common death too. In the US. Hello, can I find me? I didn't hear you. Part of the most possible in the US. That's why I don't know. That's why people with allergies, they go around with what? With EpiPen. You have to go around with your EpiPen to avoid that reaction. Or if it eventually occurred, you have your EpiPen closer to you. You can inject yourself. If a kid have allergic reaction, they have the EpiPen. You have to teach that kid how to use it. So that immediately it happens, just like people with asthma, you go around with your inhaler, right? People with asthma carry their inhalers around the same way people with allergies go around with their EpiPen. And also, so now let me say this too. Even if you don't have allergies, it is okay to go around with EpiPen too, because you can be stung with anything like honey. You may not know that you have allergies to honey, and you get stung with honey, and you can develop a reaction immediately. Bees, sorry, I said honey. Just pardon me, I'm stressed lately. Lately, I'm stressed. So you can be stung with bees. If you have a EpiPen around, you get the injection, and you're good. But after getting the EpiPen too, you still have to go see a doctor or go to the hospital. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So from your explanation now, the analysis of what they told us that killed Mohbad is actually possible. Oh. As in that they said a nurse injected him and he got reacted to the injection and they didn't get him to... That is based on what they are saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's based on what they are saying. That's what they told us. Medical report that ruled out anaphylactic reaction. Before you can say it is possible, there has to be a medical report or what is it called? A toxicology result that will rule it out, that will state it in the result. There was no toxicology result that ever says the first toxicology result, the second I'm sorry, I'm talking out of pain. The second toxicology result, I understand by the family, never indicated there was an anaphylactic reaction. Yeah. The issue of anaphylactic reaction came up based on the signs and symptoms that they said he experienced before he died. If only the toxicology result, it is only the toxicology result, the autopsy result that can tell us he died of anaphylactic reaction. If that was not indicated on those two results, every other thing they are saying is rubbish. So they all need to go back and conduct a test, to to conduct a toxicology test that will tell us ikú tó pa Mohbad. Those 2 tests are fake. Nothing but fake.
But the autopsy result stated something like that. Yes, the autopsy results.
The autopsy of the government or the family.
Yeah, the government, yeah.
So he stated it, and the final decision on each report, report, is going to say what the result is. And there is something they call final decision. And medical personnel tewambi, eba she lab work. One saw was a final decision, and the final decision says inconclusive. So
yes, also based on the mode of burial.
Medical personnel. Medical personnel.
Yes, I am. That's why I'm asking you. So, I am.
What does inconclusive mean? When something is inconclusive, it means there is no accurate result. You still need to reapproach and test. Is it that you need to test further? Is either it has been alternated, or it's either you have to reapproach it again. Did they reapproach it? Did they alternate it? What does inconclusive result mean to you, madam? What does it mean to you?
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Let me
do an example for you.
Hello?
Let me do an example for you. USCNS. If you are trying to rule out UTI, you conduct a lab result. You get a urine sample. You conduct a lab test. USCNS, right? The result will come back and show you the amount of colony growing in that urine, right? If the result comes back showing less than 100,000 colony, you can just continue to push fluid. But if it is over 100,000 colony, it's telling you that there is a UTI.
Hello?
I'm going in the network. Now, if the result comes back and said it is if you can't get an accurate result, it will tell you. Then you will go back again and get another sample with clean catch. A big clean catch column, I forget it. That is when you wipe first. The patient pee. The first pee, you don't take the first pee. The next pee is what you will get and send to the lab. Abibeko. So, if their final conclusion is saying inconclusive, that means there is no toxicology result anywhere. No doctor.
These questions is hello. Ṣé gbọ́ mi sí ẹjọ́, ṣé ti gbọ́ mi? Sorry. Ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré sọ because mo kò sáré jáde fún break time kí n sáré break question lọ́wọ́ yìí ni. Yeah. Why I'm asking you this is there are a lot of people watching you right now, and I just want to establish something that it is possible. Kó jẹ́ pé bóyá nǹkan tó sọ pé tí nọ́ọ̀sì ṣe fún, it is possible. Kó jẹ́ pé nǹkan yẹn ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tó pa. And there is possibility.
I'm not taking that from you. I'm not taking that from you.
I'm not saying that is what happened.
Are you a nurse? Madam, are you a nurse? Fine, babe. Are you a nurse?
Does it matter? Does it matter?
I'm not going to take it because I'm a nurse.
Hello, fine, babe. Please.
Fine, babe. If your result,
scattering the
your
program.
result,
oh my God, hold on, please.
I will not take it. I will not take it.
I'm not saying that is what happened. I'm not saying that's what happened.
Don't use possible.
Okay, could possible then. But you got to say nothing Mohbad case now.
Fine, babe, hold on. Nígbà tó sọ pé anaphylactic reaction. Kí ni nǹkan tí result yẹn gbé jáde? Inconclusive, right?
Hold on, Joe. Please let me just make a single point. Okay, just a single point. Then you can now educate us on it.
I don't want to tolerate that word.
No, hold on, please. Hold on. That's why it was a very question initially when you picked it. So possible anaphylactic shock or key reaction from injection. Yeah. That is what I wanted to ask you. And you said yes, it's possible. And ìgbà tí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí Mohbad yìí náà tó ṣẹlẹ̀, mi sọ pé bóyá nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìyẹn, but there is possibility. Okay, nurse sọ pé òun fún ní injection hold on ẹjọ́.
As a medical personnel, you can never say there is a possibility. A test have to prove that to you. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't fool yourself here, madam.
I was sorry.
Possibility
Yes, Mr. Excuse me. Can I interject?
Before you say something is possible in the medical field, you must have conducted a test to rule it out.
Mommy J, no verse. Go on.
Don't come and push that narrative here. Toxicology said inconclusive. So where did you get your it's possible?
Sorry,
nothing to establish it. There's no test anywhere. No establish it. As a medical personnel, carry out the test. The test results will prove whatever that is going on. That is now, and there's nothing like it is possible in the medical field. Is either fact or no result, and you will retest again. Sorry, Jerry. Right. And you
These people are just stressing you here. I don't understand. Me more. I want to stress a lot.
That's what trigger that move. They want to trigger again. They're
someone sent me something yesterday. I was like, "Kilo shele." Wow, you are crying. That's why I come to on your platform. Please, I want to advise you. Not all questions you can answer. Because hello, me over to first of all, boss my you can sorrow be you can the front and back. Being paper yakin, you know.
Good. I need any to sorry. I need any to sorry.
I give submission ma go anybody ejo.
Me buyon, stress you. You know to yẹ kó lọ bá pathologist. Go and pay a question law. Show what pan school ni. You strong now. You was stress already. And the two stress more. So
no, let me okay, àwọn tó ń wò mí wọn mọ̀ mí. They don't know me. They don't know me.
And you're talking sorrow.
So mo sọ fún wọn náà pé mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ló sọ. So I need to answer them, and just to clear myself too. Mo mọ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí mo sọ yìí náà, yìí tó máa gbọ́. They will still say the same thing, and this will be the last time tí máa fún wọn ní opportunity.
They are just stressing eléyìí pé gbàǹjọ wà kó lọ bèèrè lọ́wọ́ airline tó wọ̀ lọ Nàìjíríà náà. Kó sọ déètì fún wọn jọ tó lọ sí Nàìjíríà jọ tó wọ̀ kí ni tí wọn.
No, Mr. Adisa, Cherry, she needs to do this because nítorí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́júmọ́ àárọ̀ ìyá ẹlòmíì ti ń sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ.
Àní wọ́n send fídíò sí mi sẹ́ àwọn tó
súnmọ́ ẹgbẹ́ gbójú bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ má wo bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé sórí fídíò tó send yẹn. How do I say it? Can you show okay, jẹ́ kí n put it by. No, o lè sọ díẹ̀ nípa mi, kò sọ briefly. Because àbúrò mi ọmọ tí ìyá mi bí síbò mi. Káàmpù ẹ̀ kan wà bí kan tó ń pè ní tèmi platform àwọn olórí burúkú tó wà tí wọ́n jọ máa ń boom tọ́jọ́ máa ń create wrong narrative. So àwọn ni they have said a lot of things to the media about me and all that. But only the people that are closer to me don't know me genuinely. Even families, now, families are betrayers right now. So want to betray me. So that one. But okay, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ mọ̀ mí, kí bọ̀bọ̀ ìtòkù, ẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò kí ń ṣe nǹkan tó ń paint ní tàǹbẹ̀. So wọ́n ti fa tàárọ̀ yìí nìyẹn.
Yeah. I was like, I think I think I need to come on your platform to just say one or two. That does it. I think you need to take it cool. Relax because you are stressed already. I can see it on your face.
Thank you. Yeah, we should go.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. And but what was already sorrow? Yeah, well.
Okay, mommy Jejo, my friend, ẹ ṣe ẹlẹ́gbọ̀n Àdìsá àgbà.
Àwọn family tí ó like bẹ̀ ṣe ń disturb mi wá para fún yín ni.
Ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé ni. Àwọn kéèké kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ń ta láwà? So mommy J, ẹjọ́ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá and
what happened, like contortion, like everywhere trigger, and because I went young bakery pay and pay the arm shape one more EDC or wáyé nǹkan tó ṣe àti nǹkan tó react lé lórí. So it just explains how we might understand the video.
Paparazzi, sorry, good evening. I didn't come for that. I want to ask a question because Karima said we should ask a question, yeah?
No,
Do you mind?
No, hold on. Let
Okay.
Paparazzi finish. Please, she said something.
Okay, because they would, right, okay.
Okay, okay, mommy, take that call, Barry. Am I worried?
No, mo fẹ́ sọ kẹ́ni tó lọ.
Okay, oh yeah, so nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá tó fi accuse yín pé ẹ ṣépè fún Liam. That they fi show reaction in that way, that fi ké.
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú family. Má sọ mi pé ogun family ó ló gbé mi dé social media. Ó dẹ̀ pẹ̀lú I'm fighting social media war and I'm dealing with family war too. Oh, more now, right? So, only stepsister mi kan. Stepsister mi ni tí mo lọ wọlé sí US ńgbà yẹn. Ọmọ yẹn UK ló wà. Ó wá fẹ́ cross sí US. Tí mo ti bá sọ̀rọ̀ sí, it's been years. Bọ́dà pé ìrántí bóyá bí 2 years ago. Ó kàn chat mi, ṣé 2 years ago náà? No, 2 years, bóyá bí 4 years ago. Ito chat mi náà bóyá 2021 or 2022 ló chat mi. Ó ti ń chat me before then, mi dá lóhùn, just because the way I was treated in my father's house. Wọ́n sọ ọkọ mi ní dá lóhùn náà. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní response. Ó wá dijọ́ kan, ó wá send message mi, ó ní happy Easter ma. How are you and your family ma? Ibẹ̀ ló ti tọ́nú mi. Ibi tó ti tọ́nú mi nìyẹn. Ẹni tá sọ wọn àtẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀, wọ́n máa ń dìjọ nà mí ni. Bọ́ ibẹ̀ ní ẹrú ti tọ́nú mi. Ó ṣàbá mi sọ̀rọ̀ dáadáa. Ó wá sọ fún mi pé òun fẹ́ wá sí US. Máa bọ̀ àbúrò. Èmi gan-an mi tún dùn pé ó trust mi. Inú mi tún dùn pé stepsister mi lè máa trust mi báyìí. Ọlọ́run ó ṣe o. Ó wá tó stage kan, ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ change mind ẹ̀. Mo ní má change mind ẹ̀ o. Má bọ̀. Sórí bàbá wèrè Trump yìí tó bá wọlé tó ò tí wọlé sí US. Àmọ́ ara tó máa dá o. Má bọ̀. Má bọ̀ o. Ọlọ́run ló ní kọ́ ọmọ ẹgbọ́n sílẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ rárá tí Trump ń dá sí. Ó dẹ̀ wá. Òun ló sanwó tó fi ṣe fáìlì ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀mí kan mo san. But owó ticket èmi ni mo gbé. Ara ticket 1,000 plus. Ó máa ní stopover in Canada. Èmi ò mọ̀ kí tó bá ní Canada visa. O lè gba Canada, o lè ní stopover in Canada. You have to have a Canada visa. Ìgbà tí ó dé airport, wọ́n sọ pé kò lè fò torí visa, torí stopover tó máa ní Canada. Ló bá pè mí, mo pe airline. Làwọn agent ní ó gbọ́dọ̀ ní Canada visa. Kó tó lọ gba Canada visa, kó tó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Táìmù máa ti lọ, ó dẹ̀ ń bọ̀ school. Mo wo iye tó wà ní àkáǹtì mi pé ṣọmọ yóò wá ní wọlé ni. School ẹ̀ dẹ̀ máa resume ní wíìkì yẹn. Mo bá tún padà lọ sí kí ló pé ticket 1,000 plus. Ó jóná. Ààrí ticket yẹn lò tí mo kọ́kọ́ rà. Ààrí lò. That same day, mo tún ra another ticket fọ́mọ yẹn. Èmi olórí burúkú ẹ̀ ṣó ń gbọ́. That same day, èmi tí mo ra ticket $1,000 plus tí ò wúlò torí kò lè ní stopover Canada. Mo tún lọ bank, mo tún lọ yọ owó service mi, mo tún ra another ticket. Mo wá ra yẹn sí, bí mo ṣe wá ra ticket, mo máa ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ agent yẹn pé, will she be able to have stopover in your country They said yes. Without visa, they said yes. Mo tún ra another ticket. So ọjọ́ kejì, ọmọ yẹn fò padà. Ó wá US, mo lọ welcome ẹ̀. Ṣé bóyá kí n ro oró tí Wùnmí dá mi, kí n sọ pé mi ní dá sọ̀rọ̀ family, mi máa rò. Torí pé òun kọ́ ni Wùnmí, òun dẹ̀ kọ́ ló ṣẹ̀ mí. Mo welcome. Kọ́mọ yẹn tó dọ́dọ̀ mi, gbogbo ẹbí àwọn ẹbí bàbá mi kọ̀ọ̀kan ti mi mọ̀ bóyá ó dà pé no kọ́mọ yẹn tó dọ́dọ̀ mi, bàbá mi ti ń bàjà pé kò lè dé sọ́dọ̀ mi. Wọ́n ti pè mí, wọ́n ti pọkọ mi náà pé kò lè dé sọ́dọ̀ wa, kò lè ṣígbà. Ọmọ yìí ṣá insist. Ọmọlọ́lá. Thank you. Ọmọ yìí ṣá insist. Ó ní dádì. Ó ní kí ló dé táwọn fámìlì yìí máa ń da àárín àwọn ọmọ yìí rú táwọn dẹ̀ ń tún àárín àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ṣe. That was what he told my father. Pé kí ló dé tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ kí n dé sọ́dọ̀ àǹtí òun. Fámìlì ni o. Fámìlì ló ń sọ fún bàbá mi pé kó má jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ méjèèjì, ọbàkan méjèèjì kó dé sọ́dọ̀ ara wọn. Ọmọ yẹn ò dá wọn lóhùn. Ó dé sọ́dọ̀ mi, mo lọ píkì ẹ̀. Kí ni wọ́n rí picture airport yẹn tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun again? Ẹ̀yin ti social media náà dẹ̀ ń bá mi pogun. Ẹ̀ ń bá mi fà. Ọmọ yẹn dé sílé mi. Kò tí ì ṣe bí ọjọ́ mélòó lọ. Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun nu family. Despite tí mo sá fún wọn o, tí mo fi gbogbo ìlú yẹn lẹ̀ fún wọn, wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun. Bó ṣe máa dé sọ́dọ̀ Kàrímọ́, ó ṣe máa ṣe because wọn ò fẹ́ kí nǹkan rere ti Sódómù àti Gòmórà Kàrímọ́ jáde. So, gbà tí wàhálà wọn pọ̀ jù, mo wá ilé fún ọmọ yẹn. Mo lọ gbalé fún, kò jìnnà síbi tí mò ń gbé, ṣá lọ rẹ́ǹtì ilé fún. Bàbá mi ṣàpè lọ pè bọ̀. Kó máa lọ sí another state. Kó máa lọ another state. Ọmọ yẹn ní dádì òun ò lọ síbi kankan. Àní kí ló dé táwọn ẹbí yín fẹ́ da àárín àwọn ọmọ tí yín, àwọn dẹ̀ ń tún àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ṣe. Ìgbà tọ́mọ yẹn ò gbọ́, bàbá mi gbé ogun ti ya ọmọ yẹn nulẹ̀. Ìjà tí ò ń ṣe kékeré, bàbá mi gbé ogun ti ya ọmọ yẹn pé tí ọmọ yẹn ò bá kúrò lọ́dọ̀ mi, nǹkan táwọn máa bá ìyá ẹ̀ pò ní ìgbà. Tí mo bọ́ta sọ, Ọlọ́run ọ̀rọ̀ débẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Courtesy of ogun tó wà lẹ́yìn. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ọmọ yẹn kò dáhùn. Bàbá wọn ò gbé kọ́ọ̀lù ẹ̀. Òun náà pè wọ́n. Ìyá bàbá mi pàápàá tó tọ́ mi, ìyá bàbá mi tó tọ́ mi, ó ń sọ fún ìyá ọmọ yẹn pé kó má bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Ìyá ọmọ yẹn, wọ́n máa pè mí, wọ́n máa ṣàdúrà fún mi. I mean my stepmother. You know I used to tell you my stepmother call me and pray for me now. Kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. Mo kàn notice pé stepmother mi ò kí ń pè mí mọ́. Adé, ṣé mo ṣe stepmother mi ni? Àbí ṣé mo ṣe ọmọ wọn ni tí ò sọ fún mi? Ẹ rántí pé mo ní mo gbalé sí ìtòsí ọ̀dọ̀ wa fọ́mọ yẹn. Owó ilé oṣù kínní, owó ilé oṣù kejì, owó ilé oṣù kẹta, èmi ni mo san. Ṣùgbọ́n jálá kíkọjú ọmọ. Gbà tí mo fẹ́ san tẹ́lẹ̀ kẹrin, ó ní no, ó ní sis, ẹ jẹ́ kí n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sanwó ilé fúnra mi. Mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́. She's working, she's making money now. Ó ní mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ jẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sanwó ilé fúnra mi. Wá wà pé tá a bá máa fọmọ ọwọ́ mọ, a máa nà kan pa o. Ọmọ ìyá tèmi lèmi ń wárú láìfù yìí fún tí ò dúró. Tó jẹ́ ọba kan ló dẹ̀ dúró. Okay. Mo wá pe ọmọ yẹn jọ kan, mo wá lọ tí n bá ra bóyá mo ra bread, mo ṣe groceries àbí kankan tí n bá rí àwọn bá fún oúnjẹ mélòó ló ń jẹ máa ya ibi tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ máa drop ẹ̀ fún mo wá ya ibi tó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ń jọ yẹn mo wá drop oúnjẹ fún mo wá ní lágbájá ṣé mo ṣe mọ́mì ẹ̀ ni ṣé mo ṣe mọ́mì mọ́mì ò kí ń pè mí bíi ti tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́ ó ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọn ó ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọn ó láwọn fámìlì bàbá wa ló ní kí ìyá òun yé pè mí mọ́ ó ní bàbá òun gan ó ní bàbá wa gan wọ́n ń bá òun pò pé kóun fi stéètì ilẹ̀ kóun lọ síbòmí ó lóun lòun sọ fún wọn pé òun ò lọ because kò fẹ́ fojú olóore gúnge and at some point gbogbo ọmọ kọ́lòbí lè pàṣẹ fún ẹ ti live life yìí náà nígbà tí mi ò ṣẹ̀ tí kò ṣẹ̀ mí táwọn ẹbí yín kan tó ń fẹ́ràn mi tó ń kọ yín sáwọn ọmọ yín ọmọ yín dàrí pé mi ò ṣe òun ò ṣẹ̀ mí òun ń ṣiṣẹ́ òun ń pawó òun kí lágbọ̀rọ̀ wá kẹ́rù wá kúrò stéètì yìí nǹkan ayé dẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹnu fámìlì lóòótọ́ ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ṣàdédé lolórí burúkú tèmi ló fi ṣọ̀rọ̀ sọ lánàá before then wọ́n gbé fọ́tò yọkọ mi wọ́n gbé sórí péjì wọn ẹ̀yin èèyàn máa rò pé ìta àwọn 360 ṣe àbólórí burúkú làwọn 360 wọ́n gbé fọ́tò yọkọ mi wọ́n bú mi rẹpẹtẹ síbẹ̀ náà níjẹ tàbí ìjẹrin mo wà ń bíṣẹ́ jọ́yìn mo ṣe dọ́gùn bíṣẹ́ mi ráyè fún wọn lésìn àná mo tún lọ síbẹ̀ wọ́n stream mi wọ́n ṣépè fún mi tẹ́mi wá sàn kankan mọ́rọ̀ ó ná ọmọ tó ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn náà ti fi sílẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn ti lọ ìyá ọmọ yẹn sọ pé kó má bá a sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ thank you Abdulrahman who told Temi ẹ wá ní kí n má gbé Wùnmí ṣépè kí n má gbé Liam ṣépè who told Temi Pinky náà dẹ̀ tún fọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ní tí kúlé ò bá pa ni lóde ò lè pa ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ní nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ láàárín èmi step sister mi àti bàbá wa igbe tí mo ké lánàá ni pé kí ni mo ṣe fún bàbá mi ò mọ̀ pé mo ti mọ̀ àṣírí yẹn o bàbá mi ò mọ̀ pé mo mọ̀ àṣírí pé àwọn fẹ́ ya èmi àtọba kan mi yẹn ọjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ò dẹ̀ tí tó láàrin èmi àti mi bàbá mi ò mọ̀ di bá ṣe sọ ìyá bàbá mi gan pàápàá wọn ò mọ̀ pé mo mọ̀ pé àwọn ń frustrate stepmother mi torí ọmọ stepmother mi ń gbé ní sàkání mi igbe tí mo ké lánàá ni pé hey mi ò mà lẹ́bí mi ò níyà mi ò ní bàbá igbe tí mo ké lánàá nìyẹn o kì í ṣe gbé justice for Mohbad o gbà tí mo gbọ́ statement yẹn báwo ni Temi ṣe mọ̀ Temi ń bá olórí burúkú tá à ń wá àbúrò ìyá bàbá mi lásìmọ̀ ìyá bàbá mi ń bá olórí burúkú mi dẹ̀ ń bá ìyẹn náà sọ̀rọ̀ so mi regret pé mo gbé Liam ṣépè o èpè gidi èpè wà nílẹ̀ tí màá máa gbé èmi náà ṣàbímọ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀gbọ́n ọmọ mi ṣépè ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀mọ́ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ bí yóò bá hùwà èpè ò lè jà tí ìyá Liam bá ń ṣokùnfà ìbànújẹ́ tèmi ń gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣépè ẹjọ́ lóògùn máa ń kọ́ àbí báwo ló ṣe máa ń sọ tẹ bá máa sọ ẹni kò bọ́ta sọ̀rọ̀ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ kò bọ́ta sọ̀rọ̀ òun ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀ báwo ni Temi ṣe mọ̀ pé ọbàkan mi kò ní nurse the cause minor ogun ló máa pa minor tó ṣe sọ Liam ogun ló máa pa yá mo tún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́kù nǹkan tí profession mi tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú personal life mi sọ ṣẹ́nu iṣẹ́ ni ṣé client mi mo gbé ṣépè tẹ́mi ò bá wà safe tí mi bá defend ara mi kí n lè wà stable kí n lè ṣiṣẹ́ báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ act as a nurse tó kọ yẹn. So ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn kò kàn yín social media but in the way tó fi máa tún kàn yín ni pé kí ló fẹ́ dé torí ẹ jẹ́ abiyamọ. ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń tara lánàá ṣé ní láyé ṣó ti jáde láyé ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń tara lánàá ṣóyè yín tí ìyá Liam bá ti hùwà ìpè Liam ló máa gba ìpè yẹn. Àbúrò tèmi ò fi mí lẹ̀ o ó yẹ kó ti fi mí lẹ̀ according to bàbá mi àti ìyá bàbá mi àtàwọn ẹbí bàbá mi kò lọ ó lóun ò ní lọ ó láwọn kọ́ ló máa sọ bóun ṣe máa live life òun fóun. Ó ní UK tóun wà ó níṣẹ́ wo ló wà ní UK ó ní kóun tó pa ó kóun tó sanwó lé kò sí nǹkan kan lẹ̀ àtìgbà tó dẹ̀ ti dé US òun pawó. Ṣé wèrè ni ẹni kí lóde tó ń ṣe pé Fàdísà ṣé wèrè ni ẹni àtìgbà tó ti débí òun sanwó lé òun save òun dẹ̀ fi nǹkan ránṣẹ́. So irú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ó wá jáde lẹ́nu tèmi tí kulé ò bá pani tó lé ò lè pani. So nǹkan tó fa tàná nìyẹn o àròkàn ló fa tàná ìṣe justice for Mohbad torí ẹ̀mí sọ fún yín pé ìjà ẹbí wà lọ́tọ̀ ìjà justice for Mohbad wà lọ́tọ̀. Ìyá ò fẹ́ràn ẹni bàbá náà tún fẹ́ràn ẹni kí láti wá ṣe sí fẹ́ ṣe sí yẹn. Ìyá bàbá máa get emotional torí tá à ń wá ọmọ tiẹ̀ kí láti fẹ́ ṣe sí yẹn. Kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe sí ṣé mi mo dára mi ìdẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wọn mi ìṣàwọn òbí mi méjèèjì wàláì mi ìṣẹ̀ wọn mo kàn délé ayé wọn mo kàn rí pé wọ́n hate mi ni kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe sí yẹn. So nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lánàá nìyẹn. Paparazzi ṣé mo ti rí explain yẹn dáadáa. Paparazzi ṣé mo ti answer.
Maybe she stepped out. Let's ask.
I don't have feelings for, especially that's why I don't have feelings for my mother. Father gone bá lọ bẹ̀ báyìí sìn. My father ó ti ń bá lọ sí stage yẹn sìn. Because báwo ni ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣe máa mú step sister ẹ̀ wọlé tí bàbá dẹ̀ tún máa fẹ́ go in between them just because his family is telling him stuff, his own mother is telling him stuff. Bàbá yẹn ń bá lọ sí bíbẹ̀. My husband is telling me to calm down, because kò gbà mí ìṣẹ́jú, I will block him. At this stage of my life, you want to add trouble to my life, I will block him. My husband said, don't block your father yet. Leave him alone. Yeah, next question.
Okay, Mọ́mí jẹ́ má bínú. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé lè sáré bá wa sọ nǹkan tó fa ìjà láàrin ẹ̀yin àti Wùmí tẹ́ fi dúró sórí ọwọ́ pókè. Ẹ fẹ́ yọ ọwọ́ yín kúrò nínú nǹkan tó lè kó ẹ̀gbin bá yín. Ṣé ó ní nǹkan tẹ́ rí àbí tẹ́ mọ̀?
Like I said, nǹkan tó fàjà ni pé nǹkan tó fàjà ni pé mo rí pé wọn ọ̀nà tán fún mi. Mo smart enough kí mo tó bá parọ́ fún mi. Wọn ọ̀nà tán fún mi. Something is fishy. Mo ṣe ní no. I won't be a part of this. Then mo fẹ́ address the question kan. Àwọn kan béèrè question. Ṣé mo ti dáhùn yẹn good at? Ṣé mo ti dáhùn ẹ̀?
Yeah.
Mo fẹ́ dáhùn question pé why tí mo ṣe mú lọ sí embassy.
Ẹ̀yọ́ sì yẹn kàn béèrè pé why tó ṣe mú àti Liam lọ sí embassy.
Story tán sọ fún yín yẹn, tán sọ fún gbogbo public pé you have killed him, take your trophy. Ẹ̀yin lè má ronú lọ bẹ̀. But as a sister tó fẹ́ràn àbúrò ẹ̀ dénú. Wọ́n tó wà lórí tèmi ni pé ṣáwọn tó pa bàbá ṣé wọn lè fẹ́ pa ọmọ. Remember, I took him to the embassy like 2 or 3 days after I got to Nigeria. So my mentality is that àwọn tó pa bàbá wọ́n máa fẹ́ pa ọmọdé ó ti lọ ó dàbọ̀ kọ mi. Àwọn tó pa bàbá wọ́n á fẹ́ wá fọ́kọ, wọ́n á fẹ́ wá fọ́mọ àti ìyá. Tó bá ṣe lè fìlú yẹn ṣe ṣe bọ́ ti pa ọkọ, tó bá ṣe lè fìlú sílẹ̀ kó máa lọ níwájú Ọlọ́run àtèèyàn, níwájú ọba tá a gbọ́dọ̀ pè jẹ́ irọ́. Mo fi ìṣẹ̀dá Mohbad búra. Tó bá wá yàtọ̀, tó bá jẹ́ pé ní reason kan wà lẹ́yìn yẹn, kí ìṣẹ̀dá Mohbad kó fìyà jẹ mí, kó kú ọ̀run, kó fìyà jẹ mí. Ṣùgbọ́n tí ò bá sí reason kan lẹ́yìn yẹn, kọ́ lọ́n dá mi láre. Ṣé mo ti dáhùn ẹ̀? Any other question?
Yeah, I did that. Anna, more berry.
Okay, Aye, please, Aye, hold on. So, Karima, good evening, yeah? My question is very simple. And to that, anyway, let me not even cost now, because there's one wanker that was in this your comment section trying to counter what you said, but let me not go there. Karima, so very simple question, yeah? You see, when you went to Fallana, because the world needs to actually see this case for what it is. What did that mob say to Fallana? What did she explain to see what happened?
If they are treating you this way, then there must be something. So there has to be something before they treat you this way. A mother that left her own child 3 months old. Shama 3 months in your sheloshi. Adisa. Ibon Mobedagba. Abekuta.
Yeah.
She mo go through trauma, be mo go through trauma. Is it going on?
I want to be you understand. You understand the nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ now.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so my question is, what did she say to Fallana? What did she recount? If you heard, or if she told you what she said?
Everything she told Nigerians and me.
Okay. Now, Karima, let me say this. This is my question for you.
Let me clarify.
Okay.
While I was there, everything she told Nigerians. I don't know after that day. After that day, I don't know what came up again. But that very day that I was there, everything she told Nigerians. Because I have to clarify it. You know, they met afterwards and I was not there. But everything she told Nigerians was what she told Fallana.
Okay. For those of you on the platform and for those in the comment section, let me feign ignorance. I don't remember what she said. But if any of you remember what she said, please put it in the comment section. But now let me say this here, because I like to stay on the critical part of this justice. If it was the nurse when she came out and did an interview, which is 2 years after, to state that there was an injury, a nurse was called, and in the process of treatment, Mohbad died. If that was the narrative she passed to the son, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Fallana, I'm sure this case of the corona would not have been there in the first place, because we would know that there's a possible charge of manslaughter, and the nurse, whatever is the name, right? Or Gedengbe, if I get the name correct, whatever is the nurse's name, should have been arrested. Please, everybody in the comment section and everybody on the platform, can you confirm that? Because you see, the reason why we're fighting ourselves today is because there's been a lot of shite.
Why was the nurse not arrested? At least if I was the second nurse, the nurse will be able to even tell them Karima was in second nurse. Why was the nurse not arrested? And why was the nurse released?
Exactly. So therefore, she told.
If she was not arrested for treating Mohbad, about for the negligence that they claimed.
Thank you. So these are the things. So this is why this case took the turn that it took.
You can't prescribe medication without the consent of a doctor. The doctor consents medications, not nurses.
So at the end of the day, truly, this is why when people say, "Oh, why do we come for Wummi? Why this? Why that?" It's because the twisted, conflicted, stupid shite of stories. Because if you were clear and exact as to what you've come out to say on TVC and everywhere, to say this is what happened, give a clear recount of what happened, there will be no need for coroner inquest. It's very simple. Police investigate possible case of manslaughter, case closed. Case closed.
Yeah, I believe they're hiding something.
Exactly.
They are hiding something. The families are hiding something. The father-in-law is hiding something. The mother-in-law is hiding something. The sister-in-law blessing is hiding something. The brother-in-law Adura is hiding something. And the mother-in-law is hiding something. And the wife relatives also. The wife sister or aunt Yatunde knows a lot too. I don't know why they have not, even though she's not in the house, she saw Mohbad. She spent so much time with Mohbad. I don't know why they didn't invite her as well. But every time I come out to throw something, you guys don't listen because you hated me. If you had listened, if you watch, most of the things I come out to say, sometimes they come to pass. Am I lying? And they'll not be Karima said it, Karima. It's not about Karima said it. Okay, Karima said it. Did you take it to action? It's just waste of time. That's why we are here today. You all think I don't want justice for Mohbad? Oh God, you don't know me.
No, I don't have any further questions. Thank you. That's the question. That's the more.
Now, I want to ask one question. Has there been or was there any monetary agreement which Wummi failed to fulfill between both of you?
I was surprised.
Yeah, that's it.
I was surprised. I did on Karimo, you were part of the person's speeding.
Hey, don't ignore. Ignore, Mommy J. I don't come out.
Thank you, bros. Thank you. So I was surprised when I heard that statement. Family. According to Arifa was the one that interviewed Yatunde's husband, second husband. Yatunde's second husband lied against me, or lied on me, that it was because I asked them, it was because I asked them to borrow me part of the money to do car business here in the US. That's why, because they refused to borrow me, that's why I kick against Wummi. Does it make sense? Kéèyàn kọ́kọ́ ṣẹ́ náírà, gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lábúrò tẹ́ ń ṣòwò mọ́tò. Ṣó possible kéèyàn kọ́kọ́ ṣẹ́ náírà sí dọ́là? Kó ṣe wá fi ra mọ́tò bí? Kó ṣe tún wá ṣẹ́ padà sí náírà? Onítọ̀hún aṣọ́ọ̀tì láyé wá ń gbọ́ lọ́rùn. I never say anything about that. There was there was nothing of such. That was the first time you guys heard my husband's voice. If I could remember, he came out and defended me. But I'll say this, Wummi, Ogba sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kò ṣẹlẹ̀. Wummi, Ogba sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ̀ pé kò ṣẹlẹ̀. Èmi ò bẹ̀ pé kò debunk ẹ o. Ṣùgbọ́n táyé bá ń jáyé, Wummi, in as much wọ́n bá ṣe ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lo against mi pé mo sọ fún ẹ pé kó yá mi lówó Liam, pé owó Liam tí ò yá mi ló ń ta mí lára. Wummi, níwọ̀n ọ̀gbà tán bá ṣe ń lo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn against mi, ó máa mọ ìnira ni. Táyé bá ń jáyé, Wummi, ò ní mú adùn. Táyé bá ń jáyé, Wummi Adébánjọ, ìnira nínú ìnira ni. Ó lè máa dùn fún ẹ lásìkò yìí o, Wummi Adébánjọ, ó máa mọ̀ nira gbẹ̀yìn ayé ni. Àdàbí tó bá jẹ́ òtítọ́ ni mo approach ẹ, àbí approach Yàtúndé pé ẹ yá mi lówó Liam. Àdàbí tó bá jẹ́ pé torí ẹ̀ tí wá yá mi lówó yẹn ni mo ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ jà. mi ò kò sí conversation yẹn kò ṣẹlẹ̀ àní kò ṣẹlẹ̀ ìjọ tí mo gbọ́ ara mi ń gbọ̀n ni ìyá Túndé ẹjímọ̀ ẹnu ọkọ ẹ lọ́nọ́rọ̀ yẹn ti jáde ẹjímọ̀ níwọ̀n ìgbà tọmọ aráyé bá ń lo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn láti fi bú mi ẹjímọ̀ òkú ìyá ẹ tó pa èmi àti ẹ pọ̀ á máa nù ẹ ní pàṣọ ẹjímọ̀ táyé bá ń jáyé ò ní mu adùn mọ́ táyé bá ń jáyé ò tún ní mu adùn mọ́ táyé bá ń jáyé ò ní mu adùn mọ́ nítorí tẹ́ parọ́ mọ́ mi àdàbí tí n bá sọ pé kẹ́ yá mi lówó Liam àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé conversation yẹn tiẹ̀ wáyé rá àdàbí tó bá yẹ pé mo la ẹnu mi ọjọ́kọjọ́ tó bá yẹ pé mo la ẹnu yìí tó bá yẹ pé mo sọ gbólóhùn yẹn jáde sí yín kí ẹnu yìí kó ṣe mí ní jàǹbá ṣùgbọ́n tí mi bá la ẹnu yìí sọ gbólóhùn yẹn jáde sí yín ẹnu yìí á sún mi débi oríire they lied ni o wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ mi ni o.
Karimo mo pẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta. Karimo ní sùúrù mi pẹ́ mo pẹ́ èmi náà.
ẹ má sọ pé
okay mo 1 2 3 máa gbọ́ tèmi ní sùúrù ọ̀rọ̀ ni mo fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ìyá àtọmọ.
àtàní mímí ìfẹ́ kẹ́ pè mí lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta.
ẹ̀mẹ́ta tẹ́yìn náà pé ó ní nǹkan tó bá dé àmọ̀kọ́ tó wà lábẹ́ níbẹ̀. Karimo ní sùúrù my dear ní sùúrù.
Omijé ẹni sùúrù.
Máa ní sùúrù rẹ̀ máa ní sùúrù.
Nǹkan tẹ́ fi ṣíwájú ni ó máa gbá ní.
Àní má bínú ṣé o mọ̀ pé Yorùbá ni gbogbo wa má bínú.
Àgbà ni mí Yorùbá ni wá ẹ̀mí pè mí lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta kí n dá yín lọ́wọ́. Ayé ni máa jẹ́ mi ní jẹ́ pé ọ̀run láṣẹ Ìdùmarè.
Karimo ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ìyá àtọmọ ni ọ̀rọ̀ ìyá àti ọmọ ni mo fi ìyọ́nú Ọlọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀ torí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ ọlọ́ba wà jẹ́ kí n bẹ̀rẹ̀ níbi ọ̀rọ̀ dádì ẹ̀ ó ti yẹ torí tó bá ní dádì ẹ̀ ohun ẹ̀ẹ́dọ̀ sọpọ̀ àbó ń ṣe bákan ó ti wà ní civilized country ló wà torí téèyàn bá kàwé ní Abẹ́òkúta tó ka primary l'Abẹ́òkúta tó ka secondary l'Abẹ́òkúta tó ka university l'Abẹ́òkúta tó marry l'Abẹ́òkúta ìwà Abẹ́òkúta ló máa wọ̀ civilized country ló wà yìí ọmọ tó ní ọgbọ́n tó ní òye mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ kíní kan fún ẹ lẹ́nìí sórí ẹni bá ní ògo òun lógún dojúkọ o ẹni tó bá ní ògo ẹni tó bá ní ìràwọ̀ òun ni ogun dojúkọ ogun ayé ò ní borí ẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run tọmọtọmọ lágbára ìpè àwọn ogun ayé ò ní borí ẹ o ti gbọ́ ọ̀gá tí mo sọ sórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mo fẹ́ sórí ọ̀rọ̀ dádì ẹ̀ number 1 mi ò lóun bá dádì ẹ̀ jà o má bá wọn jà.
mi ti ẹ ṣe bíi pé mo gbọ́ mi ṣe bíi pé.
má bá dádì jà sórí wọn ní
mo ṣe tá gbọ́ ń ta lánàá.
máa gbọ́ kàrí wọn máa gbọ́.
network. Àwọn ọgbà kọ̀ lẹ́dọ̀ kan.
Mọ́mí J, ẹ sọ fáwọn moderator yìí téèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ kán má máa mú tèèyàn mọ́ kí wọ́n jọ.
Ẹ má bínú. Àmọ́ mi yẹn ti ju ọ̀gbẹ́yà network wọn ni. Ẹ lè padà wá mà. Ẹlòmíì lè sọ̀rọ̀. Okay. And let me say this, I don't want to make this about myself. Kó má dà pé mò ń wá sympathy, mi ì wá sympathy. Àwọn tó ní mi ò fẹ́ràn mi, so ẹ̀yin social media, ṣẹ́yìn lè wá fẹ́ fẹ́ràn mi. Àwọn tó sọ pé we are here for you. Àwọn dà lẹ́nìí wọ́n ti yí 360 degree ṣe get. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ justice. Àwọn bí tẹ́ rò pé bóyá mo sọ̀rọ̀ kò yé yín ẹ tún question yẹn béèrè kí n ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ fún yín. Mi ìfẹ́ kó jẹ́ ń pa mi ṣó yé yín. But tẹ́ bá fẹ́ advice mi náà ẹ máa mówó dání. Tẹ́ bá fẹ́ advice
big timer, ṣé big timer big timer wà big timer.
Alright, please. Okay, me not tell you my fair advice about him.
I think for me, I have no much. I don't have much to say because
okay, good.
I'm not part of all these things. But the reason why I came up is because my sister sorrow Lord or Mommy Esabod. I think a few weeks back, they are attack one, And what I was saying in this situation is most people in Nigeria are in mental health situations. Do you understand? When you are facing family challenge and you are also facing the world, when you talk about social media, it's world. Lower social media. Do you understand? I can feel our your bojuni. I know I don't panic. To get, I don't want to say our higher assassin, our money ritual, but I'm in form of human being. That's what she badge, Yarawani. I have nothing to say about Mohbad's death, whatever, or Moto Tiku, Ude Tilos, Wala Kondara Walam for me, but long. But in my sister in my basoro, you see, mommy to let only pay to buy logun only about not ship away. You see, I think you have a good heart in sense that our family come and turn back against you. You see, that alone.
That is my weakness.
That alone will keep moving you to the greater height. Like EBT expect PLD, you get there. Udake on Mashano, then a good mindset. And you see, diaspora, I'll say in diaspora, a lot of people are going through mental health situation, even within the family circle, maybe fine, or money, I want to on Toju, being a nurse, doctors, I want to schedule. Everybody in face, even bills and all of that. Everybody in face the challenges. Not to talk of get to my face will go delay no. Get to my face will go social media no. I think for me, what I would advise you just to keep mute in some certain ways, T about my affect our more tea, our more limits or you. Because see, Baba, I will go tea and some mommy any by or no affect yin. Understand? Only theory about your war, or on go on the streets. Again. So, go to what you affect yin. The future reference, possibility will go name part Lara or mono. So you just have to be determined and be focused and face your family. You understand? Face your family or more. Those are your family. Our team, our family. And Tolomba on Yisi Keshan.
Motivate our mommy. Mogodo Jelaku. Musa, state here 10 years movie baby. Musa Kurumbe Fumoni. Mo fi bẹ́lẹ̀ fún wọn ṣẹ́gẹ́ nígbà tó ti gba ìbọ̀dé tó ti mú ìyàwó mi sọ́dọ̀ tó ti go against mi tí ìyàwó mi àtàbúrò bàbá mi àti òun tó ń feed blog ṣẹ́gẹ́ mo fi state yẹn lẹ̀ nǹkan tó pa mí lẹ́kún lànà yẹn step sister mi tí mo mú wọlé and I even hate calling her my step sister. She's my sister. I put the word step kẹ́lẹ́ mọ ọkọ tí mo sọ ni. She's a sister to me. She's not my stepsister. She's my blood sister. I think about dollar to bad done, but Kusha it done. Oh my young she gets. They now want to leave me alone. She gets. They don't want her to stay with me. Sure you get. That is why they are pushing our father to tell to leave my vicinity at all means. And that is what they are doing right now. But báwo ló ṣe dọ́dọ̀ blogger olórí burúkú tèmi yẹn báwo lọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe débẹ̀. And then Pinky náà ti sọ́rí báwo ló ṣe dọ́dọ̀ wọn. Ẹ mọ̀ bá ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá lèmi mo máa sọ kọ́kọ́ wọ́n máa ní kí a ṣípa kó tó di olúwa ó máa pẹ́ tí ìlú ògbó nígbàdẹ̀ máa di tòrò bí mo ṣe máa ṣe nǹkan mi lélẹ̀ kò ní yí padà. The more they keep coming for me the more they keep coming for me pẹ̀lú lórí burúkú ọ̀gá wọn the more I will keep coming for them. Orí ò ní dìrù Wummi aṣanalẹ́kí wàláì mi ní dákẹ́ fún ẹ tún lọ pọ̀ sí mi ní dákẹ́ fún ẹ and any of this has nothing to do with my kids. That's not my kids doesn't even know them. My kids does not know them. Ọmọ mi ò lè rí ẹ̀sìn kan dá ìmọ̀ mọ́ bóyá Jordan sì lè dá ìmọ̀. Ọmọ mi ò lè rí ìyá mi kan dá ìyá mi mọ̀ Jordan gan lè dá ìyá mi mọ̀ àwọn lè rí wọn kan dá wọn mọ̀. Bàbá mi it is well kò ní kankan tó bá ṣe bá wọn mọ̀ ṣé tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹ̀yẹ fàgbọ́nlẹ̀ fún mi kọ́. This phase will pass. I know that this phase is gonna pass. But then the future will take care of itself.
So God is your strength.
And ó ní saying ni Adisa ṣé gbogbo nǹkan ìṣó ní òṣà.
No, because you know not as well.
Ó ti wà tipẹ́tipẹ́. Máa nà mí tí gbogbo ara mi máa rí. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́.
So what to confess in order to just conclude. Or mental health téèyàn bá ń go through trauma, you understand me? And to go through trauma ẹ̀ tó bá tún attack ẹ̀ ó máa wà hyper ni. You understand? Ó máa wà hyper á máa ṣe nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ nǹkan burúkú ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀. You understand? Ó dàbí ṣé mo when you say you're a nurse ẹ̀yẹ́ kan mo sọ àwọn èèyàn tó wà ní most people àmàrà àwọn tó jẹ́ nurse bí náà tó jẹ́ doctor tó wà into medical line and àwọn tó ń ṣe carer náà ṣe rí àwọn ọmọ tí àwọn tó ń tọ́jú àwọn tí ó ní challenges yẹn tí ẹ ó dà pé ọmọ tí ò gbọ́ràn lè sọ̀rọ̀ ni understand tó máa ń fọwọ́ describe nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ wá tètè dá lò possibility wà kó là nǹkan ọmọ yín lórí o. I understand. So most people understand content mental health. How to touch a woman brain well. When you think about it, actually there's something wrong somewhere.
What is that?
We are like we are middle of the we are baton that money we are in Kokon Shelley. But people don't really understand that. So on the until títí ọba dé bá olóńpẹrẹ lọkùnrin àgbà ọ̀nà yìí sọ ẹ̀ ṣé ó bá ti ṣẹlẹ̀ síyàn rí yẹn ni a ṣàmọ̀ pé wow so nǹkan ẹni face lélẹ̀ kí ni ẹ máa ń pa ẹlòmíì àwọn tó ń lọ hàn gara àwọn tó ń jump sínú omi yẹn ẹ mọ nǹkan tó wà ní ẹlòmíì kàn ronú pé akàn ṣe nǹkan tí so nípò.
ọkú tí n bá rò lọ tí n bá rò bọ̀ máa sọ fúnra pé kàrí mọ́ ìyá tí wò fẹ́ dúró jẹ yẹn. No?
So you need good people around. That's all I was saying. Good people around you.
And that was it.
That's it. So now keep going.
Yeah, please, before we go on, there is something that happened. We are all here for G4 Eblafimorawa. Mohbad went through something like this, believing he had so many friends, not knowing their enemies. He sang a song, and it's pertaining to what we are going through right now. Please, Mommy J, let's have a musical break. Please, be on yes, okay. Listen to the lyrics very well. That's the truth and reality.
Mo bí mo ṣe gba nǹkan yẹn. Ministry ìyá Mohbad. Ṣé get? So, Dàmọ́lá ò kì í ṣọ̀rẹ́ mi, kò kì í ṣọ̀tá mi. Bọ̀ǹgbà tọrọ yẹn le koko. I need to take some step pé, hey, what is going on? Ṣé get? Now, ẹ bá wá tún gbọ́ tó láwọn olórí burúkú kan lọ́pẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn 360. Nígbà tó ṣe báyìí lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àdúrà tó ṣe báyìí. Nígbà tí mo sọ pé Dàmọ́lá, mo ti dáríjì ẹ̀, oṣù ẹ̀mí mọ́. A lot of people lè wò ká, why tí Karimo dáríjì Dàmọ́lá? It was because of the confession. Mo pé nígbà tí wọ́n ti confess tó ti tọrọ àforíjì. Ìwọ wà ní tèmi. That was why I said I have forgiven. Now, let me ask you, J4M people. Dàmọ́lá ni Dàmọ́lá kọ́, àdúrà ni àdúrà kọ́. Yomi Fabiyi yẹn sìn. Ṣó ti fún yín 3 seconds. Ṣó ti fún yín fídíò. CCTV ṣó ti fún yín. Ó dá ẹ̀yin dúró sójú kan. Òun dẹ̀ ń progress nínú ẹ̀. Ẹ rí pé òun progress, but ó dá ẹ̀yin dúró sójú kan. Èyí 3 seconds ẹ̀ rí. Èyí CCTV ẹ̀ rí. Èyí owó tẹ̀ náà ẹ̀ rí. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n tó tún sọ pé Yomi Fabiyi máa lọ́yà fóun. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n tó tún sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n tó kàn fún bẹ́ẹ̀ pé Yomi Fabiyi yóò gba lọ́yà fún mi o. Agbẹ́yẹn náà.
Ọgbọ́dọ̀ gan.
Ẹ̀yin kẹ́ ń pọ́ǹpù àwọn máa gba lọ́yà, àwọn máa ṣe gbá. Ẹ ti gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́.
Mọ̀mí jẹ́ iṣẹ́ àmọ́kò náà ló ti sọ ní ìyá Mohbad sọ pé fún Dàmọ́lá pé kó ṣọ́ra kó má jẹ́ Yomi Fabiyi ló máa rán wọn.
Yomi Fabiyi pàápàá gbàgbé fún Dàmọ́lá. Iye tó yẹ kó fi gba lọ́yà fún Dàmọ́lá. Yomi Fabiyi lọ kò láìdí pé lọ́yà Dàmọ́lá. Forget. Láì tó yẹ kí Dàmọ́lá bọ́ta ṣe disclaimer. Gbogbo bọ́rọ̀ yẹn ṣe ń gbóná. Lọ́yà Dàmọ́lá advice ẹ̀ pé má wàá ṣe disclaimer. Ó fẹ́ máa ṣàfẹ́rí fún Dàmọ́lá kó máa ṣàrìnà kò fẹ́ dìyẹ. Dàmọ́lá thought it was a legal advice. Forget. Torí ẹ̀ ń gbà náà tí lọ́yà bá ń advice yàn. Ó yẹ kéèyàn náà tún ní ọpọlọ tiẹ̀. Forget nǹkan tí mo sọ.
It was a devilish advice, yeah.
It was not a legal advice.
And
It was a foolish
to add to it, I'm sorry. To add to it, if this one is not enough to convince you, now fine. About Yomi Fabiyi, I'm talking about. If anybody could remember the day, something was leaked, next big that who settled Yomi Fabiyi and African television. The day that chairman came here. Now, I will categorically tell you, PS himself went directly to Papriano's platform, accused me that why did you review the chat between both of us? If anybody can remember that. So, Yomi and PS were together on that. When PS asked that question, Yomi said, I wasn't the person. PS asked again, tell me, who was the person with us? You requested for 3 million. Yomi said me, maybe it was this man. What was the policeman doing? What was the involvement of the policeman on their WhatsApp call? And he's saying that is the person Yomi Fabiyi called the policeman actually was a policeman? Because Pierce challenged him that you requested for 3 million. Yomi said, no, I requested for 3 million. Oh, maybe it was the policeman. So this man, no one in no conversation, one day. nígbà tó ń settle a television and your Mifabi.
And such such settlement should be done at the police station, right? In front of the
at the police station. Now, nígbà tí ó bá wá lè ṣetán, if they could not be at the police station, you came back. Okay?
We fẹ́ drop charges, right? Nígbà wo ló di pé kí ará ìlú fẹ́ drop charges? Ará ìlú àtọlọ́pàá wá wà lórí fóònù. Ṣebí legally police station ló yẹ kó work to kó lọ drop charges. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, if there is a bill to
exactly.
Kí ló dé tí Nigerian police academy negotiate pẹ̀lú third party lórí WhatsApp call?
Lórí call.
And we felt it's okay, right? It's okay. And up till the moment.
Oh, that one, see, you know what manipulated me? Was that one also Arabu? Was that a fallacy? So nobody said anything about any actions of Yomi. Is that one not enough?
Oh yes, sir.
No, Yomi Fabi you don't tell them more. It's very convincing when he says so and then he the command the crowd there.
So it doesn't make sense to me. Shama, let me tell you something about Yomi Fabi. If you are intelligent, at the end of the day, Yomi is not making sense.
That's right.
We'll pack everything together and give long speech. At the end of it, if you dissect it, you won't bring out the points. Yomi doesn't make a lot of time, but you guys are not aware. When you ask him question and it feels like it's a sensitive question, he will go around, take your time. By the time he will round up with his speech, you yourself will be tired of what you really want to do. I'm telling you, it takes only someone who is highly intelligent to know at the end of the day, Yomi doesn't make sense. No, jokes apart, Yomi doesn't make sense a lot of time. If you spend time with Yomi and you are engaging him in a serious conversation, it doesn't make sense alone. He speaks good English. Knows how to use it.
It's just that people are so desperate.
He knows how to use it.
Yes, they are bullied with desperation. That is it. As to get justice.
So, that is this that I want to play. I'm not forcing you to take it, but it is left to you to take it. No, but as far as I'm concerned, Adura never chatted you. Damola chatted Yomi, and Yomi knew about it. And Yomi was trying to bring Adura into it. Do you know why Yomi is bringing Adura into it? Because Adura no ma ja owo fun Yomi. Shall you need Damola? Do you all need Damola? Teba tewa okay Damola wa nule. Be she need Adura. Torí Àdúrà jẹ́ àbúrò olóògbé ní Dàmọ́lá bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ rí pé sọ pé Àdúrà nínú gbogbo yín dùn. Bí ẹ̀ ni Yomi ṣe tẹ̀sọ́ mádùúrà pé ọmọ yìí ló máa pawó wálé fóun. Ìwọ Dàmọ́lá yóò lè pawó wálé. That was what he did. Any other question before we please?
Boss, that when was okay. Boss lady, are you there?
Boss lady.
Bossy. I can't see Bonnie. I can't go to school.
I told you beauty.
Boss lady, please greet not for us.
Actually, beauty, do you understand?
Sorry, okay, more about this surrounding.
Matt, do you want to say something?
So just move on. So thank God. Everybody is wanted to be a question of February. So
Let me say this too. Open up to questions. As long as you are not coming to make trouble, come to my platform to drag me. You have questions, send your request. Come up and we answer you wistfully. We all know respect is reciprocal, right? If you don't for me, I will not come for you. You can always come up and ask your question. But if you come the act of, dragging me or,
Mommy, yeah, please, let me say something, please. I mean, apart from your husband, because I know your husband is very supportive.
Very, very
Are you taking care of your mental health? Because, when you were talking about nurses leg, yeah, tó bá jẹ́ nurse prescriber, even téèyàn bá jẹ́ nurse prescriber, doctor ló ṣì máa sọ pé yes, ògùn téèyàn máa lò ní. Nurse kàn lágbára láti maybe just share you understand. So everything you explain properly, and tó bá jẹ́ nurse, I understand it. But for your own mental health, apart from your husband, I hope you are getting some. Because until you are strong, social is very powerful. But until you are strong, only break.
Ṣebí kan sọ pé mental health mi ni. Ṣé mo ké mo ti wà immune, mo ti create immunity. You are in the medical field, right?
Yeah, I'm a psychiatric now. You're saying.
Oh, you're a psych nurse. So mo ti create immunity ti betrayal. Ṣé get? Àti kékeré mi ni. It's not a new thing. And it comes from family. Kí n tó mọ ìyá Wùnmí, ó máa ń wá látọ̀dọ̀ family bàbá. Ìgbà tí mo tún wá mọ ìyá Wùnmí, tiẹ̀ náà tún dákun. But this is new to me. It is not new. And I purposely did what I did yesterday. I was already crying when I was coming back from work. I got home, I spoke to my husband about it. It was even my husband that leave Liam out of it. My husband, I told him, and my husband said, leave out of it. Again. But right now, I don't have anyone except God, my husband, and my kids. Yeah. And for the past 2 years, they have been coming for that man. But láti bí 2 years, ṣé kò ní pé ẹ̀ ń fẹ́lì náà ni? Ẹ̀ ń fẹ́lì ni. Torí àwa la mọ̀ bí ta ti ń bọ̀. Ọkùnrin tó lè fi state lẹ̀ torí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ní issue pẹ̀lú àwọn family ẹ̀. Tó fi iṣẹ́ ẹ̀ lẹ̀, tó fi gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ lẹ̀, tó ní babe já máa lọ. Káàtì ẹ̀ mọ̀ bí dorí kọ. So, ó lọ fún àfọ̀n. Then I will say this to you women watching me. Èèyàn máa ń pọn mí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ de òǹgbẹ. If you are in a marriage, I'm not saying I'm perfect though, but if you are in a marriage, if one is not abusive, yes, trying time will come. Support your man. If you are in a marriage, tó àwọn àsìkò kan tó kọ yín bá nídìí with everything, every aspect of life, support your man. Wáyé ké mi ò dúró tọkọ nígbà tọkọ ní tó nílò mi, ó ṣeé ṣe kó má dúró tì mí lọ́jọ́. Nǹkan tí ò yé yín tẹ́lẹ̀ fẹ́ dàgbéyàwó mi rú nìyẹn. Tí ò yé yín Tẹ́ sọ pé fẹ́ da ìgbéyàwó mi rú ni. Tó bá ní
Mommy J, ẹ kálẹ́ mà.
Ìkàlẹ̀ má bẹ̀rẹ̀ mi fẹ́ ìtàrọ̀ kí ní káàbọ̀.
Ẹ ra mà, ẹ kọjọ́ mẹ́ta mà. Àǹtí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ẹ má bínú o. Mo like inú mi dùn gan lẹ̀ pé mo ní orí ọ̀fẹ́ àti bá yín sọ̀rọ̀. Tẹ́ bá mọ bínú mi ṣó, ẹ kàn máa wò pé aṣẹ́ ni ìmọ̀ mi rí ni.
Ẹ má bínú mà, ẹ ṣe mà. Ẹ round up torí àwọn obìnrin tó wà bí. Wọ́n bá ní kéèyàn dúró tọkọ. Àmọ́ dúró. Tó bá tún wá sọ pé wo tó bá ti rí ọmọkùnrin tó fẹ́ tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pọ́kùnrin yẹn ọkàn ẹ balẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀ tí ìyá ẹ bá níbẹ̀ follow your mind tí bàbá ẹ bá ní kó má fẹ́ follow your mind lọ ṣe prayer sí tọ́lọ́ bá nà wọ́n ẹ go ahead tó bá yẹ pé ẹni tán ní kí n fẹ́ ni mo fẹ́ tó bá yẹ pé ẹni tán ní kí n fẹ́ ni mo fẹ́ èmi àtàwọn ọmọ nìgbà wà ta ni mo fẹ́ sunkún sí lọ́rùn ṣáwọn ọmọ tó yẹ kí mi gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kán rí ojú mi àwọn ẹlẹ́mi fẹ́ sunkún sí lọ́rùn kò séèyàn kankan àfẹ̀mí àtọkọ àtọmọ mi dẹ̀ kí ẹ̀ we can all go to places ṣé lè máa yíró I know something big is coming for me I don't need anyone to tell me ogun bá dìde tí wọ́n ń bọ̀ fún mi ogun máa dìde mo mọ̀ I know something big coming for me but ẹ kí wá sọ gọ́gọ́ fún yín gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ dìde ogun yẹn ọlá ìjìyà ẹ máa jẹyà ẹ máa jíwèé yá ọlọ́wọ́n bá kò ń ṣe ti fọ́nbù so women if your man is not abusive support him with anything you have aṣọ náà ló ní dúró aṣọ náà ló ní dúró tọkọ èrí ẹ ní jẹ lọ́jọ́ tèmi èrí ẹ ní mo jẹ and support your women support them o because you can be ill and healthy you don't know what future will bring you don't know so nǹkan tèmi kàn fẹ́ sọ ni continue kẹ́ kọ́ mi kẹ́ gbó fọ́tò bàbá ọkọ mi kẹ́ gbé tìyẹ ọkọ mi jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ èmi àtọkọ mi we go nowhere because you know what he told me babe o fi mí lẹ́yìn mi màá ṣe wá fi ẹ́ lẹ́yìn gbà tiẹ̀ let them say that is what he always tell me so continue kẹ́ máa wá ìdí abájọ ìgbéyàwó orí ibi tẹ́ máa kú sílẹ̀ wáyé sísá fún àbínú continue jà.
Mi ò bínú sísá mi ẹ pẹ́ta.
Yes ma.
Ẹ dẹ̀ kú ìfọ́mọ ènìyàn ṣe. Ondo state mo ti ń sọ̀rọ̀. Bọ̀ ṣé mo gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí yín ní láìfù yín? Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi rí o. Afẹ́fẹ́ la wà yìí. Mi ò ń ṣe social media person. Ọmọ sí mi ní age of 14 years. Fún 14 years ni kò tí ojú mi rí tó jẹ́ pé ojú yín ti rí rí. Gbogbo ìyá máa sọ pé ìyá òun mi ò rí ti tèmi. Ìgbà tí ọmọ sí mi inú dáàdì mi ò dé sí. Ọmọ sí mi to cut the story short ni pé please and please mo fẹ́ mi ṣe fans anybody mo fẹ́ dé mi ṣe dúró on my own pé ṣebí táàmù ká gba kórí àwọn ìyá yìí pé mo kú ni bí mo ṣe dúró tí àwọn ìyá yẹn máa fi àwọn ọmọ tó ń bí síbi ìmí ìyẹn wọ́n máa fi kẹ́yìn o wọ́n máa fi wọn rádà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nísìnyí tó jẹ́ pé mo wá wò pé ṣe èèyàn ni.
báyìí máa rí nìyẹn.
mo wá wò pé ṣe ìyá yìí ló bí mi ni.
èyí tí dáàdì mi ṣe lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ìgànmọ́ bàbá yìí tún lè ṣe irun kan báyìí ọkọ mi ló ní living.
àǹtí ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká padà sẹ́yìn láwọn tí àwa tí kìíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ẹni tó wà nínú ṣú yẹn ló mọ ohun táwọn lẹ́sẹ̀ tó wà nínú ìgbèkùn yẹn ló mọ pains feelings.
Let me tell you something. Mo rántí nǹkan kan má bínú mà. I think 2 or 3 months ago, I was on the phone with my father. we were talking. Mo wá sọ fún dáàdì mo ní báwo ni ìyá ṣe máa bímọ fẹ́ràn ọmọ ẹ̀. My father told me she doesn't have to. Mo ní dáàdì kí lẹ sọ. Did you just say they have to love me? Mo ní dáàdì èmi náà ti ń bímọ ṣé mi ò ní fọmọ tí ni.
Kò easy mà. Yes ma, mo ti lọ bá dáàdì mi rí. Mo ní kó dùn Ọlọ́run.
Daddy, can we have this conversation on another day? Because you are pissing me off at this moment. Ibẹ̀ ni mo tún wá wò pé this man cannot cheat.
Àǹtí ó máa ń rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ dúpẹ́ ọkùnrin tó dúró tì yín náà tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀ ní ọkùnrin tó dúró tì yín ni ó máa worst gan. Mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ popsi mi mo ní kó jọ torí Ọlọ́run mo ní ta ló bí mi níwájú Ọlọ́run tí mò ń sìn mo ní ta ló bí mi ó ní mọ̀ sí mi nìyẹn mo ní no mo ní mi ò believe torí hatred yẹn ti pọ̀jù up till now kẹlẹ̀ kò yẹ yín nǹkan tẹ́mi kàn ẹ́ sọ fún yín ni pé nǹkan tẹ́ ń jà nǹkan tó right ni o bí mo ṣe wà nínú ilé nísìnyí if anything happens to me wọ́n máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ kékeré ló wà lọ́dọ̀ mi àmì wọ́n máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ló ṣe woman yìí kí ló ṣe lady yìí kí ló ṣe ọmọ yìí that's what we are fighting for pé kí ló ṣe Mohbad simple ọ̀rọ̀ yìí simple gbogbo nǹkan tó ń gbà láti bí pẹ́ ní gbàgbọ́ ọtí yìí nǹkan tó normal ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni o. Yes ma.
pé wọn parọ́ fún mi kò kàn mí lọ́wọ́ kò kàn mí lẹ́sẹ̀ parọ́ fún mi ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀rí tí mò ń jájà ẹbí lọ pè mí pé irọ́ la fún ẹ o ẹ fi mí lẹ̀ mò ń jájà ẹbí yẹn lọ ṣé kà fún.
ọ̀rọ̀ kù ìgbà tí ọkọ òun fẹ́ kú o omi ló ráìsì ló jẹ́ o ó ṣàdédé ṣubú bedroom ni o bí mo ṣe rí nìyẹn o mọ́lẹ̀ ni o ó forí gbá ni o ó fẹsẹ̀ kọ ni o ó yàgbẹ́ ni o àgbẹ̀ yẹn lòye ojú wá ko tó dákú o òun wá gbé lọ sí hospital o gbàtà dé hospital ọlọ́pàá ló police station náà ló ti kú simple kò sí family ẹ wo Yorùbá ní gbogbo wa tábà máa ṣe àbòsí kò sí family yẹn tí ò ní bèrè lọ́wọ́ pé kí ló àwọn ìyá arúgbó tí ọkọ wọn bá kú wọ́n bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn family máa wá gbé ìyàwó yẹn jókòó wọ́n wá bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kí ló ṣe bàbá tó fi kú oró oúnjẹ wo ló jẹ ikọ́ tó máa ń wú gbà yẹn wọ́n tún wú tó fi kú o family dẹ̀ máa understand ìyẹn ò ní pé wọ́n sọ pé ìyàwó yẹn ló pa but state nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wọ́n máa ń bèrè lọ́wọ́ anybody bàbá tó ti 90 years wọ́n máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀ tí ọkọ yẹn bá kú.
ok ìyàwó ò sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn 15 people sọ̀rọ̀.
wọ́n ò sọ̀rọ̀.
wọ́n ní ìyáàmù tó jọ́ márùn-ún ló máa wá sọ̀rọ̀.
wọ́n fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ni.
àbí gbogbo wọn ti ya wèrè ni.
ọ̀rọ̀ yìí simple ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò ń ṣe gbogbo Mohbad ní family ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ social media ẹ kí bàbá Mohbad béèrè ni bàbá Mohbad ń béèrè o.
bọ̀ èmi kàn ń clear ara bí ọlọ́run á bá wọn yọjú.
nǹkan tẹ́mi mọ̀ ní pé àǹtí ẹ̀jọ́ ìwọ̀nba oníkálukú abití ẹ̀ lára ṣọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yẹ yín bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mà gbogbo tí Mohbad náà tó bá jẹ́ pé lóòótọ́ òkú máa ń wo ẹ̀yìn ọ̀rọ̀ sàdọ̀rọ̀ mi Mohbad darí pé ẹ gbìyànjú ti yín tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹni tó ń ṣe ti Mohbad ti di olójú mẹ́rin everybody o ọjọ́ tí Mohbad tẹ̀mí ti bọ́ lára ẹ̀ ló ti máa rẹ́ni tó pa òun ló ti máa rí ibi tí kù ti wá ẹ̀sùn gbogbo wa la máa kú o ká dẹ̀ rántí ọjọ́ àti sùn Mohbad ikú Mohbad mà ó sì bẹ́tà ẹni tí ò tí ì kú torí ẹnu ṣáláńgá lòun máa kú sí. tọrọ mi ò yẹ yín bó o lówó wà bó o lówó o máa kú. ẹ understand am so ìwọ̀nba ẹ ti ṣe kì í ṣe gbogbo èèyàn ló máa understand nǹkan tá ẹ ń jà fún o. ṣé mo èèyàn tó bá ti ń parọ́ orú mi báyìí mo gbóná gan torí pé mi ò kí ń parọ́ so mo dẹ̀ máa hate kó máa ṣì tèèyàn tó bá ti wá mi yẹn á wá máa bí mi nínú. àwa dàbẹ́ ni pé mo fẹ́ ya wèrè nígbà why tó okay sọ fún mi please sọ òótọ́ fún mi. èmi understand nígbà kí ló ń ṣọmọ yìí why tó fi parọ́ fún mi why tó fi fún mi why tó fi jẹ́ kí n lọ ṣe ẹyàn wọn tí ò yẹ kí n ṣe. ọtí ìgbà tó ti wá rí báyìí ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fi tọ́lọ́run bá mo fi bẹ̀yìn torí mo rí pé sẹ̀lẹ̀ nìyí
Mo fi Ọlọ́run ọ̀ṣọ́fà mo fi bẹ̀yìn. Mo fi Ọlọ́run tó gbogbo wa ní àwòrán ara ẹ̀. Ìwọ̀nba tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ó ti tó. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí ẹ wo bọ̀bọ̀ tó máa ń jàjà Mohbad yẹn tó wà live lọ́jọ́ yẹn tó kú. Ẹ wo bí èèyàn wọn 9 àbí báwọn yín sọ tó máa kú ní Saturday àwa ń yan ní lọ́jọ́ Sunday o. Kò ti move on pẹ̀lú live ẹ̀ o. Ẹni family ti yín mà. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ṣe ikú àti àníyá yín àtọkọ yín o. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kẹ́ rógun táyà sọ pé ṣèbó tó ń díẹ̀. Ayé tó ní. So ẹjọ́ mà. Ẹjọ́ mo fi Ọlọ́run bá bẹ̀yìn. Mo fi títóbi Ọlọ́run bá bẹ̀yìn. Mo tún fi Ọlọ́run bá mo tún fi bẹ̀yìn. Dẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́ mìíràn o. Eléyìí tẹ́ ṣe ìsókè. Ọlọ́run bá lọ́ba dédé òun ló máa ń pèèyàn léèrè. Wùmí tí nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí náà. Òun ló èmi kọ́ lọ́lọ́run tó bíbélì ká má ṣe dánikẹ́ni lẹ́jọ́ kó má bàa dá wa lẹ́jọ́. Òun àti ọlọ́dọ̀ ní kinní ó ti move on pẹ̀lú live. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ move on pẹ̀lú live yín. Eléyìí tẹ́ ṣe ìsókè. Ẹ jẹ́ ìsàn kan fún yín. Kò sí orú ìlú tẹ́ ẹ lè lù. Kò sórú ijó tẹ́ tí mo sì yín máa like yín o. Ẹ má bínú o. Ẹ wo tí mo sì bá ti gbowó lọ́mí lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ kejì wọ́n máa bínú. Kò sí owó tẹ́ ẹ lè ní fún wọn. Wọn ò lè gba ti yín. Bọ́lá ṣe kọ́ àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn nìyẹn. Ẹ wo tí mo sì yín ò bá ṣe nǹkan tó ṣe yẹn possible kẹ́ wà lẹ́ni o. So ó yẹ kẹ́ tún máa dúpẹ́ ti yín ni. Ààrẹ ni tí bàbá àti ìyá tọ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀ o. Ààrẹ ni tí ìdí tọ́ tó ń lọ lọ́nà tó kàwé tó sẹ́ẹ̀f tán tó kú o tó lákú sọ́nà o.
Christian má ti wá ẹ̀sìn nínú.
Sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò yẹ mà. Oríṣiríṣi ìgbà tèmi ronú. Àwa fẹ́ lọ sàkọ́ ní cemetery ní Badagry. Mo wá rí kọ́pà gbogbo wọn tó kú ní young age. Ṣé ìyá wọn ò tọ́jú wọn ni? Ó possible kí ìyá àti bàbá tọ́jú yín àǹtí. Kẹ́ má débi tẹ́ wà léni o. Àtòrí kan ṣèkan lọ́lọ́run o. Bí oníkálùkù ṣe máa rìnrìn àjò ayé ó ti yí Ọlọ́run o. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ kú kògó yín tó búyọ o. Dáàdì tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ọ̀nà sọ fún yẹn pé ṣe ẹ̀rọ mental health yín ni. Ìwọ̀n bá dẹ̀ ní Fálára Fátùmọ́. Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ fi Mohbad sẹ́ Mohbad tí kò ti wẹ́wọ́ ìyẹn ti ẹ mọ́yé èèyàn tó lẹ́yìn Mohbad ni. Ogó wa ni Mohbad gbé wáyé. Kọ́lọ́run jọ̀ọ́ kó bá mi tẹ sáfẹ́fẹ́ rere tó tọ́ ni èèyàn máa ń wà ní ọ̀run. Kọ́lọ́run bá mi fi àṣìṣe ẹ̀ kọ́lọ́run bá mi fi parẹ́. Ẹ wo ẹjú tó bá rí ibi tí Mohbad bá wá rí pé ògo Mohbad ń ṣàìní. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká kú tó kògó wa tó búyọ. Mohbad kú tó kí n tó mọ̀ ní ìmọ̀ tó ń jẹ́ Mohbad tẹ́lẹ̀. Ìgbà tó kú ìmọ̀ tó mọ̀ sọ ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ fi Mohbad àti Mohbad o Wùmí o ọmọ ìyá yín sì ló máa rìn ní kọjọ́.
Ẹ má sọ statement yẹn. Ẹ má sọ fún mi. Ẹ jù.
Ẹ bá mọ nǹkan títí tèmi ṣe fún mi.
Ẹ má sọ fún mi sẹ́.
Ẹ má jàbọ́.
Mo ní mi ìfẹ́.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká Bíbélì ẹ jẹ́
It's
ká
like you don't suck am again.
Mi ò fẹ́. Mo ní mi ò fẹ́. Mo ní mi ìfẹ́. Ẹ̀yin lè ṣe ti ibẹ̀ mo ní mi ò ṣe tèmi bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má dà sọ́. Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀.
Lọ́kọ́ ni kéèyàn lọ́mọ ìyá náà.
Bí ṣe dandan ìgbà téèyàn bá ti bímọ tá àti yan àgàn yẹn. Alihamdulilayi.
Ọmọ mi lọ́mọ ìyá mi.
Yes.
Ọmọ ìyá olórí burúkú kan kiri.
So sister ẹ má bínú pé mo dá sọ̀rọ̀ yín o. Mi ṣe bí sójú mi dábẹ́.
One carry your food, let's go and wash.
Mi ìbínú ṣé mo dúpẹ́ gan.
Thank you very much. All right.
Ṣé gan.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Karima, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Good.
Please, I have two questions I want to ask. The first one, before I go for the first and second question, I want to say something that this story of Mohbad and how you were involved has given a lot of people, you understand, in the sense that was it time you call your mother's a pastor?
Okay.
So the pastor told you something. They said that if you tread with caution in the sense that you ask questions, you did not say, this is my sister, just like two people are fighting, understand? And you rush into the scene and you want to quickly say, this is my sister or this is my mother, without asking. And you don't know that maybe it's your sister or your mom that is wrong. You understand? So that's the pastor gave that faithful the way you call